$130. Damn.
So
I know my stocking sauce was like 20 pounds at least.
Stop bragging.
That's why I had to go.
My stock pipe is 20 pounds.
I mean, seriously, it's like I could cut the mid pipe off of it and like work it into a cosplay for a mech suit as like an arm cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I can see that happening.
a lot of where the mid pipe is 130 for what?
But if you get a full system, you have to get the whole thing retuned, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah, it's recommended.
Yeah.
It's like what, like $300-400?
I think it's based on how long you gotta be on the dyno.
I know, but let's say whatever the hourly rate for a dyno. I heard places will charge you an hour if they only do it in like 10-15 minutes.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, some of the places they'll be like, well, it's considered an hour, so we don't block out like less than an hour.
I could see that because I mean most places that charge labor for doing stuff,
right?
Even if it takes them 20 minutes to do something, they'll still charge you the full hour.
Yep.
How about if it takes about 6 months?
I heard you were finally getting the Connie back.
Yes, sir.
I think they pay half your mortgage while you wait.
God, I wish. The only thing I got back from Kawasaki is the fact that they're going to adjust the time it was in the shop with the warranty.
So they're extending your warranty by like 6 months.
Yeah.
They're pushing it out.
They are going to push it out.
Yeah, that's like no sweat off their back. They're like, yeah, just push it out, but we're not trying to give them some real stuff, some real tangible goodies, which they should. I mean, that's insane, man.
Did they ever actually figure out what was wrong with it?
This is when I talked to Kawasaki North America. I've been calling them every 2 weeks, and they've actually called me back better than the dealership did. From what I understand, they really didn't figure out what it was because it went through 2 other wiring harnesses other than the stock one.
They give you 6 more months to have it back in the shop again.
Hopefully not, man. I'd go along with the joke, but it's not a joke anymore.
I mean, hell, at this point, I'd get it back, sell it, and get a different one.
Well, I told the guy, I think about a month ago, I told the guy, you'd be lucky if when I get the bike back, I don't trade it in for a BMW. Because at least they will tow my shit to the damn dealership.
Yeah.
Because if I broke down on the road with the way the bike was, Kawasaki's like, well, get it somewhere. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Kawasaki doesn't pay for shit.
I was gonna say, hell, with it being a Connie, you could be frickin' 100 miles from anything.
Easily. You think I'd at least get a free, some free swag out of the deal? Maybe a T-shirt or a hat or I don't know. I'd settle for a male blowjob right now.
I tried to get you to put one bike on the T-shirt, and you gotta have both of them, didn't you?
I gotta have both. Representing. Do or die. Hey, I'm a New York Giants fan, so I know all about winning and losing.
Now, didn't you have a different name other than Ride or Die last time I looked?
Yeah, it was Stealth Ninja Rider. No, it was my real name, but it doesn't. I just changed it.
Okay. What was it before?
Enrique.
Enrique?
Yep. That's my Christian name, as they say in the streets.
So you guys got to behave yourself. We got Christina in the house.
Well, she starts just as much shit as Wacko does.
I'm still not getting anything from him.
I know last time he had the Kmart connection, we could only understand like every other word. We had to kind of like play it like Scrabble or something, trying to figure out what he was trying to say.
Oh, Howard left again.
I guarantee he's having an internet problem.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if you got two people in the same house trying to be on the same internet in the same hangout. How that's gonna work out. Probably not so good.
They're probably watching the Arizona-Wisconsin game right now.
Let's see.
Uh-oh, Sammy's thinking of something.
Oh, yeah. I got plenty of things to say, but I don't think I should say them. That's how that
No, I
goes.
was just looking at not how I'm not going to spend my money.
Not.
Shit is ridiculous.
That didn't work. What was that linked to?
Look, he might be trying to post a picture from his hard drive.
It didn't work.
Nope.
Yep. No.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
Llama Goose wants an invite.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh. Really? That freaking loser?
I thought we only let Goose Llamas in this bitch.
Dude. Dude, who let the llama loose? What?
Who let the llama take a shit on my front yard?
Llama. Llama goose.
What? What? Boy, what you know about llama goose?
I ain't cleaning that shit up. That's all I know.
You don't know nothing about no damn llama goose.
Llamas and gooses, oh my. Who fucked who? That's all I want to know. Did the llama fuck the goose or the goose fuck the llama?
I think that's a tough one. Quite the conundrum.
Yeah.
One beer down. Let's keep going.
Pop a top.
Oh my God! What are you, Severian? What are you throwing up here, man? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Offensive cost.
You got the
Yeah.
nice can on there.
yeah, nice dick pic, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Longer than I thought it would be.
It comes to a nice tip, though.
Yeah. Got a lot of girth to it.
It is pretty wide.
Looks good. Now you got to get the rest of that silver chrome crap off of there.
But tell me though. Tell me how much you loving that center stand, man.
I hate center stand.
Dude, it
Dude.
is. Oh, that center stand is awesome.
Hell yeah. I used to own a bike. It was called the Kawasaki Concourse 14, and they come with a center stand. Those are sweet.
Sometimes you even get to use them.
Well, the funny thing is when Kawasaki called me yesterday, the guy called me back and says, "Mr. Markins, I got good news and I got bad news." And I said, "What do you got, man?" And he goes, "Good news is your bike is fixed. They changed everything electronically on that." I said, "Okay."
Nice.
What's the bad news? He said, "Well, they had to get a new battery for your key fob." And I was like, "Yeah, it's because they've had it for so freaking long." Damn key fob had died.
What is the battery in the key fob for?
To start the bike?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
It's the same as like keyless entry on cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As long as you got the fob in your pocket, you don't need a key.
Okay.
So,
Damn, I don't know they have those for
Bob
bikes.
in your
Shit.
pocket, or you happy to see me? That what it is?
It's just a fob in my pocket.
It's fabulous.
Stop fobbing with me.
Yeah.
You are
Oh, it's gonna be
fabulous.
40 something today. Look out the window. The snow said, not so much.
Oh, you guys got hammered again, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's funny you say that because it was actually the snow flurries here where it was 42 degrees, and I was like, how can it snow if it's 42 degrees? No flurries.
So I'll probably get to ride in June at this rate.
Go south, young man.
I wish, my friend. I wish.
I see everybody in Florida down there like it's summertime. They're out there in bikinis, splashing around in the water.
What the fuck? You watching porno?
I know, it sounded like porn.
It did sound like porn.
Wow. I guess it takes a lot to keep his attention.
I hope he knows I muted him.
That's
No,
the whole.
no.
I wanted to do a vlog on this, but we'll discuss it right now. Hangout etiquette while you're in a hangout, when it's live or otherwise.
Tell everybody to fuck off.
I did that last weekend, and I caught some ramifications and lost a friend, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you mute somebody just out of because they're making so much noise, they're interrupting the whole conversation, and then the person gets muted and doesn't know why he gets muted and gets butthurt and starts muting other people.
Yeah. Or sometimes we mute each other as a joke.
Oh, man.
And the mute games begin.
Yep, I just unfriended some other motherfucker too.
What?
That llama game.
Somebody just got unfriended.
What?
What?
That's why I knew you son of a bitch.
Oh, we're all starting to act like a bunch of teenagers with this. I'm going to unfriend your ass.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part. It looks like if you're two grown people, you can actually come together and if you want to, you can get and hang out with just the two of you and you can hash it out.
Sure.
If you can't hash out over something that's really, really stupid, then you don't deserve to be friends to start with.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
Or you might not have been friends to start with, if that's how you take it.
Yeah.
It's not worth getting that butthurt over something stupid. That's all I can say.
It was. In a lot of... Well, I read the private message, and I got nothing out of anything. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to talk about it tonight.
Yeah.
Shit.
We talk about it later after the fourth beer.
There you go.
Let's talk more about the etiquette part than personal parts of it.
Okay, so lay down some ground rules there, Stealthy. What's the etiquette on MotoVlog Hangouts?
Well, I think first of all, you have to respect the person that's actually hosting the hangout. That should be number one.
Yeah.
And if the person lets you into the hangout, and that's their choice to let you in there, you got to kind of be appreciative that they want you in there to start with.
Nice.
Okay, that's rule number one.
That's rule number one. Rule number two is not dominating conversations where everybody else doesn't get to put their 2 cents in. Well, I feel like I'm on Wheel of Fortune or something.
All right. Well, you're doing good. How many rules are there?
I don't
Would
know.
you like to buy?
Up as we go along.
Would you like to buy a vowel?
Yeah. I want a consonant.
Well, you know, you get R, S, T, L, N, and E, so you get to pick 4 letters here.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I have? No, I'm not gonna do that because we're getting back into the personal part again. You're ready to buy the wrong vowel.
Okay, so you lose your turn. We'll go on to Severian. What do you have any rules for Hangouts?
Don't be a D-bag.
That's impossible for me. You ask too much, sir.
Yeah, sometimes it's not capable.
Don't sit next to your roommate who's watching anime and it sounds like porn.
Oh, who did the crickets?
I want to do sounds. Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Third rule is
here we go.
Don't get too crazy with the fucking bullshit of painting shit on people's faces.
Oh yeah.
And doing all the noises and shit like that takes away from actual conversation.
Well, sometimes it breaks up the monotony, so it's kind of okay.
It's just kind of interrupting.
I like the whole drawing on people's faces, but yeah, sometimes it can get out of hand, but sometimes it's really funny. It's like drawing on someone's face when their hammer's drawing you and the X on their forehead and stuff. It's freaking great.
I mean, so let me get this straight. It's kind of like you're having sex and the dog jumps on the bed. Does that it bothers you?
Well,
Keep going.
If you're having sex and the dog jumps on the bed and starts humping you in the ass while you're humping your girl, I think that might be a little over the top.
Humpers all around. Spread the humping. Surplus humping.
Bonus.
I mean, hell, it's creepy enough when the dog is sitting at the edge of the bed watching you.
But then when he starts licking your ass, it gets kind of weird.
You're going at it, and you just see those eyes, and it's like.
That's when the great Google eye effect would play well right there.
Or he turns his head sideways trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing.
Now, when you're doing doggy style, does your dog get offended, or is there like a sense of camaraderie, kinship?
Your dog's sitting at the end of the bed going, "You're doing it all wrong."
As long as he doesn't want to take over, I'm good. Let me show you how it's done.
He's doing scared straight, raw way.
You guys are nothing but a bunch of fuck ups.
Alright. Somebody else contribute.
Okay, yeah, Llama. What do you have for hangout etiquette?
Hangout etiquette is, I think, one of the best things is when someone's in the middle of saying something, don't like interrupt them. That's fucked up. Like they're trying to get something out, and you're just like, whoa, talk about something completely different. Yeah, that's cool and all, but you know, let them get their shit out. I normally don't interrupt people, and if I do, it's not on purpose. And no freaking dick pics. Like, don't fucking wave your dick in front of the camera.
Oh, damn.
I mean, not that I've never seen that before on a hangout, but but let's not start a bad thing on.
If I wanted to see that, I'd just go start flipping through chat roulette. I mean, seriously, it's like, are there that many people sitting in front of their computer just whacking it for everybody to see?
Right? Because your meat's out.
Well, that's why my camera's off.
But you know what's funny? There's actually a food movement called the annual meat out, which is hilarious. For all these people who eat meat all year round, for one day they abstain.
Interesting.
So they could do a cross promotion with that chat room, have a meat out, actually stop eating meat while they're nude. Kick it around, let it marinate.
Okay, that went totally off topic.
It's all about off topic.
Yeah.
All about it. We all have
It
issues.
plays into what Llama Goose was saying, is when you start a conversation about a topic and then somebody changes the topic before you finish talking about the topic and everybody's put in what they wanted to say about it.
Well, he included nudity, so I would consider that fair game. Play ball.
I'm sure once everybody gets sauced up here, all the parliamentary rules will melt away.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a free-for-all.
Yeah, I'm halfway through beer number 2 at the moment.
I'll have my virtual beer.
I'm getting through number 1.
I find myself trying to interject what I want to say by interrupting people because there's no interrupt point to get there, so you kind of have to just like find a point and jab into it.
Yeah, that's when you got people that talk a whole lot. That's what goes on. You just kind of got to jump in the nearest blank spot.
And I think Christina's over there fapping right now. I can hear it.
No, we're just trying to get some things set up here. Normally we use our phones because they work better on our laptop, but for whatever reason tonight our phones aren't wanting to give us any audio, so we're dealing with the laptop without a webcam.
My goodness, Christina, you have a manly voice.
Thank you very much.
What were y'all using on the last? What were y'all using on the last account? Okay, shut up. Yeah, you're kind of back. You sound like Maxidom sucking bees up a straw from a Coke commercial.
Oh wow. Yeah, it sounds like we're connected with 2 cups and a string.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Probably because
That's
we
better.
are.
What were you using last time you were on the Hangout and we couldn't understand what the hell y'all were saying? Yeah, like
Our cell phones.
probably cell phones.
Yeah,
That-
well, unfortunately, ass at the moment.
Yeah, you kept getting the internet connection kept going in and out while you were talking, so we're getting like partial sentences where we're trying to draw the blanks of what you were actually trying to talk about, and nobody can understand it.
Oh, that sounds normal for my behavior.
Yeah.
Ian 187 is actually watching us. Hey man, how's it going? I had to take a pee. The wife had to take my truck, and I think she's moving out. Who cares? But hey, good to see you. At least you're watching or something. Do whatever. Something with Cheetos. I've got no idea.
I like Cheetos. As long as they're the crunchy ones.
Sergeant, I am drinking my summer shandy. I feel fancy, like I'm sitting on the beach.
Oh man, these things are great, aren't they?
Oh, it's the most delicious beer ever. It tastes like lemons and happiness.
Oh. They're pretty. Oh, Leinenkugels. That's pretty good stuff right there.
You ought to try the what is it? The lemon berry shandy. That's really good.
I'm not too much on berries though.
It doesn't. You can't really taste it. It's a different taste for sure, but it's good.
Oh, crap. So who do we leave off with? With the hangout.
Okay. We left off with Llama Goose.
Llama Goose, did you put your 2 cents in, man? Or
Yeah, I was talking about waving dicks in front of the camera. You know.
Oh, well,
I want to nominate Sammy.
Yeah, did Sammy put in his 2 cents or his 2 inches or whatever he's got?
I don't know, man. I mean, pretty much like you guys. I just don't be a dick. I mean, don't be a douche. I'm not too fond of all that drawing shit either. So that's not really, I don't know. I really don't like that. So this is my second hangout I've done. So kind of new to the whole thing.
Well, you don't really know what's going to piss certain people off.
Right.
That's
certain
true.
people off that won't piss other people off, like calling them a bitch or calling them a pussy or a faggot or something like that. You'll get some people it bothers and some people it doesn't, but you don't know which ones it is yet until they unfriend you.
Hey, look, to be, and I've seen this, even with myself, to be a motovlogger, you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah.
You're gonna catch criticism from everywhere, from people that don't know you, the people that don't know what you do or what you know, all that crap. You're gonna catch criticism, and I know I throw it out there. I'm a pretty judgmental guy myself.
Right.
You're so judgmental.
It's like when I got my first, I guess you could say, troll. I was like, I have finally made it. I have pissed someone off.
you were happy.
Yeah, it's like whatever. It's like I'm not gonna dignify your comment with a response.
Yeah, I normally don't respond either. I just that's cool.
I got my first troll, and it was on the video of me making fun of Hush Puppy, and I don't think anyone realizes that it was a joke.
Yeah, I don't really think they did.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw first.
They said I sounded like some teenage girl bitching about her boyfriend. I was like, I mean, that's cool. I just replied to it and said, I'm only mad because he came first and I didn't get any pleasure out of it.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, hell, everybody's going to take this completely the wrong way, and they sure as hell did.
They did, too. I called him a dickhead and everything. Lip dick motherfucker. I think I need another beer.
Wagga, wagga, wagga.
Wagga, wagga. I'll be right back.
All right, gotta go take a piss. All right, where are we leaving off now?
I think that was everybody.
All right. Some people.
Yeah, I just want to touch base on last weekend's hangout where somebody got booted. And I know for a fact that I went into a really long explanation as to why I did it. I didn't want to do it. I like the guy, honestly. And I wanted him to be there because he brings good conversation to the table. But there's a time that you just need to cut yourself off. Like right now, I've been rambling for 10, 20 seconds, so there you go.
There's always this side chat over here. If you're in doubt and you want to tell somebody to shut the fuck up without actually saying it, fucking put it right there. Side chat. Everybody's usually watching it.
So there's Light It Up. He's in watching. What's up, dipshit? I mean, if you can't take a motherfucker, cunt, dipshit, asshole, bitch, whatever you want to call it, if you can't take being called the name, I know I was a bit abrupt when I did it. I was like, "Look, bitch." He's like, "But
look, bitch."
But to be honest with you, it got his attention, and that's what it was there for. It wasn't anything personal. No, I don't know him. I know him of the internet, but that's it. Don't take his shit personally. And I would gladly invite him back, honestly.
Yeah.
And he's probably my first thumbs down on this live hangout, which is cool. I got 7 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down, and a finger up my ass. So it's all right.
Where's that button at? I want to click on that one.
As long as it doesn't become fisting, I'm okay with it.
Just a tip.
It was like Ralphie May on the last stand-up deal he had come out. He was like, "America, I'm like that finger in your ass. Uncomfortable at first, but after a while, it's not so bad."
I've always been a proprietor of the what Bobcat Goldthwait said roughly about. God, it's been 15 years ago, I think. Remember when Bobcat was a big time comedian? He was on one of the shows, one of the late night shows, and whoever it was asked him, "Well, who are you going to vote for?" He goes, "I don't vote." And then they asked him, "Well, why don't you vote?" He's like, "Well, for me, voting is like picking the dildo that you would shove up your ass and it would hurt the least."
Yeah. It's like that a lot of times where there's not a good choice. So you got two bad choices, and you're like, well, I might as well not pick either one of them.
Yeah, I'd just pick the smaller dildo.
Haha. I heard the word dildo. I think it's funny.
Late to the party.
But hey,
Yeah.
just make sure you lube it first.
I'm talking to people in the side chat because I'm cool like that.
Oh, the side chat can become risque at times.
I started in the side chat and worked my way up. That's how I started getting into Hangouts.
Yep.
Oh, this beer's going down too fucking smooth.
Oh, I know.
It's like drinking, I don't know, a little lemonade with some orange juice and throw in some alcohol.
It's lemons and happy. That's exactly how I describe it.
Lemon happiness?
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much.
When
hey,
life gives you lemons, you make beer out of it.
Exactly.
What was the one that when life hands you lemons, throw them away and get some bacon?
Or like they say in the Power of Thirst video, if your God gives you lemons, find a new God.
It's like, what is it, Blue Moon, when they came out with their orange zest and stuff like that. I didn't like it.
It's like, I hated Blue Moon. Like, I still don't like Blue Moon.
Yeah.
But they had they don't make it anymore, but it was like a couple of years ago they had a summer wheat that was like, I was like, oh my god, I found my beer. And I drank it for like 2 years, and then they stopped making it. It was like, really?
Oh.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, it's like I'm drinking Corona right now, but it's like my standby is the Boulevard Wheat, but one of the local breweries we got here in Kansas City.
Oh, yeah. I booked my cruise today, Sergeant Martin.
You did what?
I booked my cruise. I didn't book my cruise. I booked my flight to the cruise, and I'm waiting to see if anyone wants to go with me to book the cruise.
Oh, man. I saw that on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And you're headed to where?
Cozumel, Mexico.
Nice.
Mexico?
Oh, yeah, Mexico.
Mexico.
You boys like Mexico?
You know what's funny? I just watched that scene the other day too.
They're doing a sequel.
They are. I can't wait.
Hey, we all need to fund it so Farva can get out of the trunk.
Oh my God. What they want now? What is it? $3 million?
I don't know.
Oh, what are they? They're asking for what? Donations to fund the movie?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess the studio won't fund it, so they're funding it themselves.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Where's the? Oh damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're doing a GoFundMe.
They're already halfway there, actually.
Well, it's like I saw the post for it. I saw the post for it, and it's like okay, and I click on the link to just check it out. It was like 6 hours into it, and they'd already raised like $750,000.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And Farva wants in.
Yeah, but if they don't fund the movie, he won't get out of the trunk.
I was reluctant not to fund it just because of the trunk thing. I didn't want them out of the trunk.
Oh damn! I'm about to Google that right now. Actually.
Dude, Google it, and Google me while you're at it.
Google the shit out of it.
Wrong hole.
Google, Google my nuts.
That sounds like an empty bottle there, friend.
That's I'm down to the last quarter of this. God, these things go down so fucking sweet. Oh wow.
What'd you say your wife was doing with the truck?
She's oh man, the whole house is going under a whole revamp. So she's taking the truck to do whatever with something, I don't know, maybe her boyfriend, something with a dildo, I don't know.
I didn't know if you were sitting on a crate with a computer in your lap because all the furniture had been put in storage.
Damn. Yeah, they're at 2.9 million right now. Shit.
Oh, they're way over their point.
In 4 days.
What were they asking for?
Yeah, 2 mil.
Initially, yeah. And then it was 3 mil to let dipshit out of the trunk.
I'm waiting for the update video where they actually do let him out of the trunk.
Damn, I'm so far behind. Fuck.
You suck. But I love you, bitch. All right, it's all right.
Yes, thank you.
Well,
Thank
it's like and it's like you scroll through some of the rewards that they're given, and it's like I think it's the $10,000 one. There was only one of them, and it's already been claimed. I'm like, who has $10,000 to throw at that?
I would have $100,000 to be actually in the movie.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if I just had, crap ton of money that I could just throw around. So I got to win the lottery before they fund it. So what? I got like 24 days left.
Oh my god. What would I do if I won the lottery?
Not have the debt that I have.
We're in the same boat, man. That's America.
America.
I mean, it's like people are like, they always ask, it's like, oh, what would you do if, you won the lottery? And everybody's like, oh,
every other American would do.
I'd invest it in this, and I'd invest it in that. And I'm just like, if I won a sizable amount of money, yeah, I'd probably put some of it away. But, I would take a fair chunk of it, and I would go spend it as fast as I could.
Go on a spending spree, like the Toys R Us kid that gets like $10,000 and he's got to cram everything in the cart within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like you got 5 minutes to grab everything you want. But it's like, what? Where do I start?
Oh my god, there isn't a Porsche dealership close enough.
It's like, oh, instead of the $10,000 Toys R Us shopping spree, can I take a $10,000 shopping spree to like Revzilla?
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
That would buy the store.
Yeah.
Oh. Holy awkward silence.
Just say one of everything, please.
In my exact size. That would throw them off.
Yeah.
I actually ordered my first part off of Bike Bandit today. I'm pretty proud of myself.
You did what?
Today, it was yesterday. I ordered my first part off of Bike Bandit.
Bike Bandit?
Yeah.
They usually got the crazy expensive shipping cost. You could buy something that costs like $0.25 and it's like $7 to ship it.
Mine wasn't bad. I just bought the clutch lever assembly for my bike. The one that's on it now is for an XR70, which obviously isn't a good thing to have on your bike. But
yeah, they are the best doing the schematics where you can cut them down where you can see exactly the part you need and what the price is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only thing I would use. That's the only thing I would use them for. But
Yep.
if you want to get killed on shipping charges, they're probably the most expensive.
Another good one is actually like Ron Airs. If it's in stock and you order it that day, they've got a countdown clock. If you order it that day within the time frame, you can have it within 2 days.
Right.
Ron Airs is pretty good. Then they've got the schematics also. Oh God.
And then you can find out there what your actual parts cost. You can find out that your fairing for your gas tank is like $430 because it's all OEM parts.
Yeah, right. Yeah, same with Bike Bandits. I bought that clutch lever assembly because literally I couldn't find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it only cost me $38. That's shit. So it ain't bad. It's the whole assembly with the lever and everything.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Considering I've got the XR70 clutch lever on it right now. I bought some shorties and apparently they will not fit on my bike. So.
Oh.
That's all right. They were only $30. They were cheapy.
You know, I'll tell you, after going from the
Good
shorties
God.
on my CBR to the full clutch, or the full levers on the FC1, I was like, it's so weird. It's like I'm using all my fingers. It's like I'm used to using 3 fingers for the clutch and 2 fingers for the front brake.
Yeah.
I've got to have a whole handful of clutch because I can't do it with 2 fingers. You need to put 4 fingers in it.
I only use my clutch when I'm taking off or downshifting. Upshifting, I don't clutch it.
Oh, there's a topic for you. What is this all about, that clutchless shifting?
I do it in the truck too. It works. Float the gears. They call it the truck. I don't use the clutch in any type of truck.
I don't know.
I learned how to do the clutchless shifting on the bike from watching Faker X Derek videos. It's pretty simple, actually.
Yeah. If you're shifting up, it's really easy.
Just
Shifting down, I think, is what you want to avoid.
I would think so.
Yeah, I usually use the clutch when I downshift just because, it does seem like it would put a strain on the motor and the transmission as well if you were just pushing it down and raising the RPMs like that.
Yeah, and some bikes won't let you do it either.
So, like, if you were going to try to downshift without pulling the clutch in, what would happen?
Well, I've done it. I've clutchless downshifted, and all you got to do really is flare the throttle up a little bit and push down on the shifter. It just usually goes right in, at least on my bike. So.
That's what she said.
Oh, there's the first of many tonight.
Oh man,
That's how she likes it.
Oh, just slide it in.
Slide right into gear. If I try to clutchless upshift, though, out of first gear, though, that doesn't usually end well. I usually start at second all the way up. But if I do it between first and second, it's really jumpy, so I don't do that.
Here's a good question. Why is neutral the hardest one to find when you don't want to be in it, and the easiest one to find okay, I got fucked it all up. Neutral being the hardest to find when you want to get in it, and the easiest to find when you don't want to be in it.
It's like trying to date a fat chick, man.
Because that's how my bike is.
Yep. Same here.
I mean, every bike's different. I know with the CBR that I had, if I didn't rev it to at least $5,000 before I shifted from first to second, it wouldn't click through neutral. Like every time, it'd just go to neutral and that's it.
You go, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, right. And then it's like, all right, and then you clutch in, and it's like you go to click it into second, you get that nasty just clunk.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, That's not great.
And you get people looking at you funny because you're rev bombing trying to get into second.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
this guy's problem.
I've run into that. I've got I've got 3 different Kawasaki's, but 2 that I compare right now is the Z1000. Doesn't matter what the hell you do to it. I love that bike. The other one is my son's bike, the Ninja 650. It is really freaking picky. I actually have to clutch up every shift, and I have to clutch every downshift on that thing, or it just doesn't work. I think it's a parallel twin thing.
I don't know. It got me thinking because, like, when I come home and I go into the garage and I'm gonna put it in neutral, I go from first to second to first. You know, just trying to do it from a first up to second. I try to do it a half click and it does the whole click. I'm doing it easy as hell now, and it goes up a whole click, and then I do a light tap down just to get it to go into neutral. Like, it's so hard to get into, especially like in the parking lots too.
Yeah, two clutch. Forgive me, guys. I got questions in the sidebar here. 2 Clutch said, get a Cowie, has a positive neutral finder. Well, here's the thing with that 2 Clutch, is that a lot of times when I ride, I'm not looking at my instrument cluster for a light. That's my biggest thing. I ride by feel, and I'm sure a lot of other people do.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
I go by the sound of the RPMs too, because I know what it sounds like, how high the RPMs are without looking at it. I know what the sound is.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I don't usually look at my tag very much.
Well, it's like
But when I shift, when the RPMs are low, and I do a miss shift, and it goes clunk and it doesn't go in, I was like, well, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't fucking paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't have my RPMs high enough. Probably because I was vlogging or something, looking at a butterfly going over my head.
Checking out one girl's butt.
It's like the bikes that have a gear indicator, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's so nice that it's a gear indicator." I'm like, you know, I generally know what gear I'm in just because I've been riding long enough. Yeah. But I also don't really care what gear I'm in as long as I have enough power for whatever I'm doing.
Yep.
I love my gear indicator. I'll never be without one again because it takes all the guess right out of it. You look down and you see a bright blue number going, that's the number.
The only thing I figured out is if you can upshift and still hit a gear, then you're not going fast enough. And then when you get to the top and you go to hit 7th gear and it doesn't
happen. I was going to say, how many people try to shift into 7th gear while getting on the highway?
Everybody.
I used to do that every time.
The worst one for me was actually when I owned the KLR, and it's only a 5-speed.
Oh.
I kept looking for 6th. I'm like, there's no fucking 6th gear. What the hell? I think that bike, Kawasaki, would have an excellent dual sport touring kind of bike if they put in the Ninja 650 engine in that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's fuel injected. It 2 cylinders. It's It's lighter than the actual KLR 650 engine, and it'll do highway speeds easily.
Yeah, those big thumpers, they don't have a whole lot of power.
No,
I have power, but they don't have a lot.
I probably burnt that engine out when I sold it. I think. I mean, because I was doing like 90 mile an hour runs with that thing easily. But then that's kind of it.
But that's Dream Bike speed round. I guess I'll start.
Oh, okay, I got you. Dream Bike speed round. Go ahead.
Dream Bike speed round. 2000 Suzuki Bandit 600, which is my current bike. Next.
Yeah. You have your dream bike right now?
Yeah, I fucking love that thing.
That's what I said too. I mean, my whole goal was to get to where I am right now, and I'm happy where I am right now. with the
All right.
2009 CBR 1000 Fireblade 0 Rs.
Don't even say double ah.
Double
Ah.
God damn it.
Oh.
It's like the frame sliders I put on the FC1 today. I pull them out of the package, and it's like, you know, I get all the stuff out of the package, and they have their, you know, like the little catalog with the packing slip and stuff, and I'm like, it's like I pull it out, and right on the front, I'm like, oh, you bastards! They have my dream bike right on the front. I'm like, I wish I could have it. Freaking
What was it?
314, 1290 Super Duke.
Oh.
90.
Are nice. I like them.
I don't even call my bike a CBR 1000 anymore. It's Fireblade now.
Well, that's how the rest of the world knows it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like when you made my shirt there, Stealth. It's to me, I don't know why they introduced the Concourse or the Concours 14 when the rest of the world knows it as a GTR.
Yep.
You know,
Right,
and
dude,
there's nothing wrong with GTR.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing with Yamahas, dude. It's like I ride an FC1, which everywhere else in the world is the MT-01.
Yep.
It's like, why couldn't you just just go with that? It's fine.
Yeah.
Everywhere else in the world, they still make Bandit 1200s. In the U.S., it's the GSX 1250 FA.
Failure here in the States, actually.
I know, big failure, because the Bandit is a very marketable name.
Yep. Oh
I
my
think
God.
Yami has to go.
What?
What's
Oh,
your
it's Yami's turn.
Oh, RSV4, man.
RSV4.
A buddy of mine had one. Those were sweet.
Yeah, they're badass, man. That's all I want. We can't afford it, but, you know, that's how it is.
Well, that's all right. He got his repoed because he couldn't afford it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, they tried to come take it the one time, and he hit it, and then they found it, and they took it while he wasn't around.
Oh, man. I would cry.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not going to lie.
I
that's
think
why I bought my bike cash.
Well, it's not technically yours if you're not paying for it, right?
Right.
And that's why everybody gets so butthurt when somebody gets their car repoed. They haven't paid a payment in like 4 months, and they're like, "You're not taking my car." You got a shotgun out in the front yard. with the repo man hooking up to the wrecker.
Yeah, like, you're not taking my car. It's like, and I love when they're like, yeah, I got paperwork here that says you haven't made a payment in 6 months. Take it up with the bank.
Yeah, you don't actually own the car right now, sir. Not yours anymore.
so I don't know. Well, it's my turn, I guess.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what the hell? No.
What?
No, my computer was trying to shut down.
No. Well, how are you going to stop it from shutting down by telling it no?
No, I wiggled my mouse in front of it.
Yeah, that works every time.
It works every time. She loves it. I'm a grower, not a shower. Anywho.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
I've got the sport bike of penises. Anyways. Shoot. No, I don't think I have one bike that I would just settle on, because there isn't one bike that really suits me perfectly. You know, I do love the Concourse. I love that bike. That's the reason I've been through thick and thin with the damn thing. But if I had to do it all over again, there are two brands I'd probably go with as far as with a good touring bike, and it would probably be BMW or Triumph.
Yeah, I've sat on a K1600. That thing is nice.
It's like a couch on wheels. That
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is. But then again, it's like remortgaging your home.
Yeah.
You know, when they came out with it, was it about 3-4 years ago when they came out with the K1600? They actually compared it to the Concourse and the FJ. And I'm like, price wise, it's not fair.
Wouldn't it be more comparable to like a Goldwing?
Yeah, weight wise and price wise, you're right. But I'm not in Goldwing territory yet. Not yet.
What would be
Not
the
in-
price?
not-
What would be the price of that kind of bike?
What isn't like the starting price on that like 17 or 18?
On the K?
Yeah.
That's rock bottom, but you're not going to find it. All the ones I've
What-
seen started around 23.
Damn.
Yeah. I can buy a Toyota Corolla and a trailer to pull behind it for that price.
Yeah.
Who wants to pull a trailer with a Corolla, though?
I mean, I suppose I can kind of follow with what you're going with, Markins, because it's like, I mean, you can. I mean, yeah, I say the 12, I say the Super Duke, but it's like it depends on really what I'm doing. I mean, because it'd be, for like a sport type bike, it's either the Super Duke or maybe the S1000R. But if I'm looking at like an adventure bike, then it's like, the GS 1250, 1200, or like, the 1190 Adventure.
Oh, the KTM, yes. But the KTM's had they've had their shortfalls also.
Yeah. Well, you can do the 1290 Super Adventure. But
I'd love to have an adventure bike. Not my dream bike, but I'd love to have one.
yeah, I mean, it's like I got the FC1, and I'd probably eventually end up with like a Supermoto just to kind of accompany it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Dirt tires on it. Seriously, they make dirt tires for sport touring bikes. They're fucking sweet. They kind of ruin everything for the whole sport touring thing.
Hey,
Yeah, it's like-
what blew my mind was the fact that Continental makes 250s in a size that would have fit my 600RR.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's wow. It's like I don't know why I would ever put them on there.
I saw a video of a guy on YouTube. He was going up the James Dalton Highway in Alaska to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. He was
On a
riding-
600RR.
No, he was on an R1.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
It was him and his wife.
Something like that. Yeah, he was on an R1 and freaking had dirt tires on it. Badass.
And
Yeah.
they did it.
Well, hell, that's like that. What is it? I can't remember what they called it, but Icon did that. The Panigale up with the dirt tires.
Yeah, I seen that. That was sweet. That was the one that was like olive drab green, like kind of like a flat green.
Yeah.
So you can take your rifle, out and go hunting.
Yep.
Go deer hunting on a sport bike.
I don't
But it's
even
like,
have to go off road to do that in West Virginia.
It's like I look at that and I'm like, that's really cool, but it's like, I don't know that I want to go take a $16,000 sport bike off road.
No. No. So I take it you revealed to the world that you got a SD1.
It's out there in certain places. I actually got out and was able to film a little bit today, so I'll probably have a video up about it in the next day or so.
So do you have the old bike or do you trade in for it?
I ended up trading the CBR in for this one.
Or you're gonna have to update that picture then.
Yeah. I got
Someday.
pictures. I just need to get around to it.
That has always been my damn question. You start a YouTube channel or a Facebook page, not a profile, but a page, and you started off with the type of bike that you ride
Right.
in your name. What
Right.
happens when you switch it up?
You gotta create another page.
Yeah, I'm gonna wonder what happens to Yummy R6 whenever he gets really old and has to ride a Harley.
Yummy R Harley.
You can,
Yeah.
you can
You
create
can't
a
change. You can't change your name.
you can create as many pages as you want to from your actual Facebook profile itself.
And there's a way that I saw. There's a way to like migrate. Say if you got like 5 pages, and you make a new one. You could like I guess upload all your likes or whatever to your new one.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't either. That was one of the reasons why I chose a kind of neutral name on
Neutral, like obscure.
Yeah, well, it was an idea that I could do something with Photoshop and shit,
Yeah, I mean that's
Wheelan made a badass logo for me. I haven't incorporated yet.
Yeah, that's the thing is like you put a bike or whatever. I mean, hell, it's like I mean you could be like 6'4" Honda, and it's like okay, so you're always going to be riding a Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm on the same boat too. I mean, with the Yamaha thing.
You had to change your name and go a different route and just let everybody know that you're Sammy on a Suzuki.
Yeah.
No, just change it to Sammy on a hammy and put a piece of sliced ham on it.
Hey, I wanted a Gixxer when I first started riding because I'm vertically challenged, so that was the route I was gonna go, and it was easier to get financed for the Yamaha, and then I kind of learned the whole joke behind the Suzukis and the Gixxers, because I was a complete noob, so.
But before I got into riding, way back before I ever even thought about it, I used to, go up to Virginia Beach and like the Lynn Haven area, like just a shop, and I always would see like 1 or 2 sport bikes in the parking lot, and they always stood out because they looked awesome. They usually had, and they're always Suzukis, and they always had awesome paint jobs, and you're like, wow, that's great. I wish I could ride one of those. Without. Back then, I never even considered riding one. I thought it was above my ability. So, you go in the parking lot and you would see one, and you're like, damn, that dude's lucky. He's awesome. He's riding a bike.
Yeah, I've never actually cared about the brand myself. It's just as long as the bike fits me and I'm comfortable on the damn thing.
Yeah.
And it feels right when I ride it. That's been my whole thing all along. It's it could be a Suzuki, it could be a Yamaha, it could be not a Honda. Honda seats suck.
The seat on the CBR wasn't too bad.
Oh,
but I'll
shit.
tell you, man.
I'm being invaded.
The leg room from going from the 600 to the 1000 was definitely a different way of. You just took away all your inner thigh room.
I'll tell you, going from the 600RR to the FC1, I was like, I'm on like a lazy boy now. And it's like, I mean, hell, I had the bike. I picked it up. I picked it up on a Friday night, and by Monday morning when I was going to work, I'd already put over 300 miles on it.
The comfortability factor does weigh into it, because when I went to the dealership that had like everything, it had Suzuki's, it had Moto Guzzi's, it had everything in that motherfucker. It had the EBRs, all those brand new spanking bikes, and I sat on just about every one of them, and I'm like, I wouldn't trade any of these brand new bikes for the one I'm on right now, just because of the comfortability portion of it. Because my body type is, I guess it's more suited to the CBR that I'm currently on. It just feels right.
My bike's comfy. That's why I call it a couch rocket.
I can, after getting the FC1, I can understand the term couch rocket.
Oh, no, it's fast as fuck, and your ass doesn't go numb or it doesn't hurt after a while. I can ride my bike for hours on end, and it's like I don't have any pain anywhere.
It wasn't necessarily my back that would kill me on the CBR, it was my knees. And I don't know why. It's like, I mean, my knees are still pretty bent on the FC1, but I guess it just has to do with the way that my upper body's sitting.
Yeah.
Well, over last summer, I took one of my buddies 600 south for a day, just for taking it for a spin. He's like, just take my bike out, and, I don't ever ride it. I was like, okay. Took his 66 out. Like 2 hours in, I'm like, fuck, my wrist hurt from being like leaned over like that. That hurt my wrist. I don't know why.
Yeah, it hurts a lot of things. It hurts your wrist, your back, your knees, and your hips. Sometimes it'll put a what do you call it?
You're just an old fogey.
I guess everything fucking hurts. That's all I know.
So hell,
Shit,
I'm
dude.
not an old man yet, but I'm definitely getting to the point where I don't feel as young as I used to be.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one
that's
video that I did where I was up on Chirahaw Skyway and got off the bike to go take a piss. I think I rode like 7 hours, and I think that was total of maybe 180, 200 miles nonstop. Just going. And then when I finally got off, I was like, I can't even hardly bend my knee. It's just locked in place.
Severian, we got him beat, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, well, you think about it. When we left that morning at 9, rode every freaking road in that area, and didn't get back till, what, 6, 7 o'clock?
Something like that.
They were in for a good 12 hours.
Man,
What was it, like about 300, 350 miles?
my ass told me otherwise.
I mean, because hell, we hit, what was it? We hit the Foothills Parkway, we hit the Skyway, we hit the Dragon.
Twice.
Twice. Didn't we hit 28 that day?
Maybe.
Or was that Sunday? Or might have been the next day that me, Dodge, and Trineth hit 28. But...
Oh, you jackasses went on the luge, too.
Yeah, we did.
I saw the video.
It's what you guys missed out on for all, packing up and leaving early, and we were the only ones left.
I'm sorry, some of us have to work.
I had to work too, just not until Tuesday. So it's like, hey, it's Sunday afternoon. Everybody else took off. What are we going to do? Let's go be tourists. We went up and wandered all around Gatlinburg, checked out all the shops.
Damn, you were way the fuck up there. Where was the house that you were staying at?
We were in, what was it, the Days Inn, something?
Something like that, yeah.
It was right next to the Alpine Coaster. We're like literally right across from the coaster.
What town was that in?
Gatlinburg.
Oh, okay. So you started from Gatlinburg and came to the Dragon.
We were just south of Gatlinburg. That's kind of another area.
Well, I've seen that one area that goes all the way up there, and I was thinking about doing it one time, but the cabins, the rates weren't that reasonable, be that far away from everything.
I'll tell you what's fun was that Friday night after dinner when Trineth and I made that like 10 o'clock at night run up to Newfound Gap.
I heard about it, but didn't see it.
He keeps telling me that I need to go ride the Dragon at night because it'll A, scare the piss out of me, and B, be like the most amazing experience ever.
It should scare the shit out of you because you'll be going around the corner going, which way do I turn?
God, that'd be like.
Hey,
I'm sure it'd be like a $50 hooker.
I mean, it's like that thing's beastly enough during the day.
When I see the Georgia guys taking Blood Mountain at night, I'm thinking the same thing. They're gonna be off the road, gone, and nobody will be able to find them.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like hell. If you go down on the Dragon at night, it could be frickin' 12 hours before somebody comes through there again.
Yeah.
You're laying there on the side of the road, just hoping somebody will see you.
Or you might not be on the side of the road. I've heard people going off that didn't get found for, a couple of days.
Damn.
Because they're so far down, nobody can see them. I've come across the road, and I've seen like the day before you go and you ride the road, and then the next day you ride the road, and you see a scratch mark across the road that you didn't see the other day, and you're like, whoa, that one goes right off that little drop off. I wonder.
Yeah. Well, it's like
somebody's foot peg just took it straight lined right off the corner.
No, that's like riding along. You're going along, and it's like, oh, here's this nice corner, and you start to lean into it, and then you see the foot peg and the bar end scrape, and it's like, wow, somebody ate it hard right there.
Damn, see, we don't got nothing like that around here. I wish we did. That'd be kind of cool. But hell no. Michigan sucks.
We have roads around here in West Virginia that would, be comparable to the Dragon. A lot of them, actually. I haven't been on the Dragon personally, but I've looked,
I want to do it. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to get a really good view of it, take and go on like Google Maps and get real in there, really close, and follow the what do you call it? The topography of the way the road and the mountain is, how it's cut into the mountain.
Right.
That'll just blow your mind.
I think on the Dragon you have, it's like a 1,300 or 1,400 foot elevation change.
Shut the fuck up, dog. Sorry.
Hey, the dog wants to get in on the hangout.
Yeah, he does. Fucking beagle. They got that bark.
Chasing a coon up a tree.
Yeah. Trying to get maps going. I'm gonna screen share some stuff. Because I do go on Google Maps and look at random roads.
Last time I was up on the Skyway, that one section that fell off that they fixed? It looks like it's kind of cracking where it's going to fall off again.
Really? Yeah, because we rode through there, and it was like, you're just going along, and all of a sudden there's this, stretch of new road, and you stop for, you kind of look, and you're like, you can see where just the whole side of the mountain just gave way.
Yeah. I've got pictures of it when it happened, and before they repaired it. They took a big chunk out. And then after they smoothed it and fixed it all, it was a nice. You notice it when as everything else is like gray, and you come up to a blacktop fresh, and now the cracks are all coming back into it, like it's getting ready to slide off again.
Let's see, screen share. Okay. Start screen share. All right, check that shit out.
All right,
Oh, you screen shared. Okay, I was just gonna look for it.
That's West Virginia 7 right there.
Oh, that looks like a nice little squiggle.
Oh yeah, and it keeps going all the way up until you hit 250. US 250 and 250 just like that too. Just keeps going. I mean, look at 250 up here, the orange.
Okay, there's a difference between having a nice squiggle road and a road that's not worth riding, because I've seen those too.
Oh no, 250 is well maintained. It's an awesome riding road. And also this West Virginia 7 here is a really good riding road. I've been on it a couple times. Then you get this road down here. This is 20, I think. I don't mess around with that. That thing squiggles all the way down.
It's a nice squiggle.
Yeah, all the way down. It straightens out there. Yeah, there's some good roads around here. I just got the screen share. Right, there we go.
I've been on 2-lane roads that were smaller than 2 lanes and had gravel all over them, but they were kind of like, you didn't really know it until you got into it. And you're like, this sucks. I want to get the fuck off this as soon as possible.
Yeah, I get a lot of those roads around here. A lot of the ones that are covered in shit.
What happened to Sarge? Did he go to the store?
He's jacking off.
Oh, he had to go to the store for another 6-pack or something.
No, I'm done, man. I had to relieve the old Leinenkugel bladder and
Had to take the dog for a walk.
yeah. And I was reading the comments on the YouTube page.
I started it, sorry.
All the anal activity. It's awesome.
Butt ropes.
Butt rope.
I never heard of a butt rope before, but I guess I'm not gay either. That's that gay stuff kicking in.
That's what happens when we drink summer shandy, George.
It leads to anal beads. That's all I say.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Butt plugs are all the rage nowadays.
Them young kids, they're all about the butt plug. My God, we ran out of conversation. That's crazy.
I know. Somebody needs to get naked.
Naked.
Quick, Siberian, do it. I'm not even at my computer. Oh,
I'll turn on his camera. We'll watch.
do it.
I don't have a camera, so y'all are out.
It's gonna be hard to do.
He's back in the Stone Age. Hey, just send us a Polaroid.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I have to mail it to you, but might take a little while.
What is that? Full-handed butt action. What the hell? Where's this hangout gone?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna start a GoFundMe just so I can afford to do a hangout while I'm on the cruise ship because Wi-Fi is $1 a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. I don't use it when I'm on cruise. I just put my phone away. So I'll start a GoFundMe and be like, if you guys want to see me on a hangout.
They'd be like, fuck that. Fuck him. I don't want to see his ass in there.
I could do it from the freaking what do they call it? The veto deck or some shit. I don't know. I'm not a sailor. I just go there to get drunk.
I can imagine it would run your phone bill up if you did like a 6-hour hangout on the phone.
Oh God. That would
Never-
be $600 with Wi-Fi chargers on the boat.
Yeah, I never even thought about that before. What it would charge.
So another good question is, what y'all drinking on?
Drinking Leaning Kugel Summer Shandy.
Cool.
I second that.
I had a few shots of Fireball myself, so.
Oh God, he's hitting hard.
Fireball!
Fireball!
I never really heard of Fireball until Ramekin started drinking it all the time.
You know, my ex drank a whole bunch of that one day, and it was during the daytime. I don't know why she was drinking during the daytime, but I got out of bed, and she was hammered already in the kitchen. And
Damn.
she said something funny, and she fell over on the floor and laughed until she pissed herself.
Well, at least she
Yeah.
got a giggle out of it.
There was not even a shred of dignity left, and she was like, "Help me up." I'm like, "You just pissed yourself. I'm not helping you up."
What you do is you take her by the arms and you drag her across the pee and wipe it up with her.
I mean, if I was dating your sorry ass, I'd drink every day too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that was her number one complaint. That's why we broke up pretty much because she's like, "You drank all the time." I was like, "Well, whatever." I had to deal with your shit.
Yeah, I had to drink to put up with your ass, and you had to drink to put up with me, so.
Oh God, that's love.
Yeah, she didn't have to drink to put up with me. I did everything for her. She was a giant bitch.
Stupid ass bitches.
That's why I swore off the dating scene, and I'm just going to stay single. It's a lot cheaper. And plus, I don't have to worry about two-up riding. I don't have to worry about providing helmets for people. Fuck it, just go ride and do what I want.
How many times did you go 2-up with her on the bike?
Not one.
Once?
Not once?
Not one. Never. She wouldn't ride with me on the bike. She rode with me on my old Kawasaki 454, and I scared the shit out of her. She wouldn't ride anymore.
That's all it took.
That was on a 454. I scared the piss out of her.
So, yeah, my wife rode with me. She's ridden with me twice. The first time was when I had the GSX-R 1000, And she said, "I'm not doing that with you again. I need my own bike." And the second time is right after my first Ozarks meetup with you guys, Severian. And I took her here on the local roads, and for whatever reason, her camera didn't work, and you only get my point of view. But she was sitting, she road bit, and she said, "I'll never do that again with you," because I was still so cranked up from them roads, and 35-mile-an-hour road, and I'm pinning it at 60, and she's just hanging on for dear life. I'm like, this is great. I love it.
This is all kinds of fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Fireball!
Fireball shot.
You know, I have a funny story. I might have told it on a different thing, but I doubt any of you have heard it. But a buddy of mine told me this one time. He's like, "Hey, me and my wife are going to go riding on the Harley." I had the 454 LTD at this time. He goes, "She has a friend that wants to go riding if you want to ride her." I was like, "That's cool. I'll go see her." We get to this girl's house, and this girl's like 240 pounds. I weigh 140 pounds.
Oh shit.
So
I don't know what happens. It just wheelies every time I leave a stoplight.
honestly, we might have exceeded the weight limit on that bike, because I think it was like 350. So we're talking about 250, 150. Yeah.
What bike did you have at the time?
It was an '87 Kawasaki 454 LTD.
Okay.
All I can think about is like her weight shifting, like when you come to a stop and you putting your leg out to stop, and she breaks your leg. Like a toothpick.
Well, I couldn't be a dick. After I already pulled up at her house and I was like, yeah, she can ride with me. I wasn't going to be a dick. But I got to be honest, though, she was a pretty good counterbalance. I'm serious. Like, it was super stable riding with her on the back. It was a little sketchy at slow speed, but when you got up to speed, it was pretty stable. I just muscled through the low speed stuff. And I didn't get the bike at too much of a lean angle, so. It was pretty funny. I never trusted my friend after that.
Yeah, can I see a picture of her, please?
Yeah.
That's like a blind date
That's what it was,
backpack.
pretty much.
That's a blind date backpack.
Yeah. I mean, hell, it's funny the stories that your friends always, it's like I used to know a guy that met this chick online and wanted to meet up with her, and she's like, "Oh, well, I'll only come if I can bring a friend." So he hits me up and he's like, "Hey, dude, she's gonna bring a friend." I'm like, "Okay, whatever, I'll go sit at IHOP with you guys for like an hour." So I go sit there, and the sad part for my friend was her friend was actually hotter than she was. And I didn't have the heart to tell him, but it was like a year later. I was like, "Hey, dude," I'm like, "You remember that chick you met online?" He's like, "Yeah, that didn't go so well." I'm like, "Yeah, you know her friend?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I ended up sleeping with her for like another year after that."
Good. Wow.
Really awesome. That is the ultimate like fucking story.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
Online dating, no joke. It's fucked up.
Go to church.
That's where the real freaks hang out, right?
Yeah.
Go to
That
church.
is
Get
where the
some of
real freaks hang out.
Oh, you get those church girls that haven't, experienced life. It's like, let me show you the ways.
And then she doesn't go to church ever again.
Exactly.
And then she gets banished to hell.
I dated a girl like that when I was in my 20s. Oh, yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, and we'd go out, we'd go drinking Friday, Saturday nights or whatever. And, it was kind of like the wild animal sex in those nights.
Oh.
Our hands are going where they shouldn't be, and people swinging off chandeliers and stuff like that. And then come Sunday afternoon, you'll meet up with her, and you're like, hey, how about a little bit of... And she'd go, what kind of girl do you think I am? I'm like, what the fuck? Bitch? I'm like, the same woman that had her fist up my butt and was sucking on the front side, and I was swinging off a chandelier. I didn't do that.
Oh, dude, that's like, what was it? I think it was Mark Twain. Was talking to a lady one time and said, you know, would you sleep with me for $1 million? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, would you sleep with me for $1? And she's like, no. What kind of lady do you think I am? He's like, well, we've already established that. Now we're just haggling on price.
You're a high dollar hooker. It's like there's videos where the guy rents like a Lamborghini and goes and tries to pick up chicks, and then when she finds out that that's not his real car, she's like, I don't like you anymore.
It's like, we know what kind of woman you are.
Yeah, like the good dude's there's a Lamborghini parked out front, and he's got a Toyota Corolla right behind it.
Well, no, that one guy did it on purpose just to prove the point.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you want to ride in the car? Well, how bad do you want to ride in the car? Because she's thinking the whole time that he's rich and she's gonna get some of that money, and he's like, will you sleep with me if I take you for a ride? She's like, oh yeah, and then he goes, well, this is not my car and I'm not rich, and she's like, well, I don't really want to now.
A superficial bitch. I mean, I went through that before I met my wife now. You know, I played the single scene and went out with girls and stuff. In my mind, I had like a oh shit, what's that called? Like a question, not a questionnaire. Damn it!
An application?
A survey?
Yeah, I had my own application in my head. It was, you know, and I would get like 3 or 4 questions about what I did, what I had, where I lived, and what I did for a living, and you just turn it around. What do you do? Well, I've got 2 kids, and well, do you work? No. Do you go to college? No. I'm like, well, I'll let you suck my dick, but that was it. You know, it's like, why should I be put, you know, on the spot like that about what the hell I do and how much I earn and what do I do and what do I drive?
Well, it's because she's looking for a baby daddy, somebody to take over.
She's already got 2 of them. She's getting paid from. She wants a 3rd one.
Yep.
That didn't happen. Yes, I started walking around with my own application in my own head.
Your checklist.
Yes.
It's like the more we get checked off, the better it's going.
In the correct head, not the one that resides down south.
But see, that's the problem, though, is God gave us 2 heads and only enough blood to run one at a time.
Yep.
We, as males, we have a sucky router.
Yeah.
And then it can always be fucked up by a bug, which is called alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. I was stuck in that instant daddy situation for a while there. My ex had kids. And I walked in and then they were like, "Hey, you're the daddy now," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is weird." I mean, I eventually got used to it, and you know, since me and her aren't together anymore, I do miss the kids. I don't miss her because she's a cunt. But
hey, I'm right there with you, man. That's the story of my life with my ex.
But I miss the kids. But you know, I was in that daddy situation, and it was weird at first.
Well, I mean, it was weird for me, but it's like I felt worse for the kid than I did her
Right.
because it was like, because he was like,
She's shuffling people in and out of the kid's life.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's like my ex fiance's kid was, I think he was like 7 or 8 months old when we met, and he was almost 4 when we broke up.
Right.
So it's like like I said, I felt worse for him. It's like I missed him more than I missed her.
Yeah. Yep, I know that feeling. But
And it's like even though he wasn't mine, I grew attached to the little sucker.
Yep. I love Stealth and his little things he put in the side chat.
Butt sex. Mm-hmm.
Never get pregnant. Never get pregnant that way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, that's why you find the pregnant chick, because she can't get pregnant again.
I went on a New Year's Eve date with a pregnant girl one time.
That's a little weird.
That is a little weird. But
Happy pap smear.
I didn't know she was pregnant until after we met.
Did she know she was pregnant before she started drinking?
Yeah, I think so. But
she was drinking.
She did get drunk enough to pass out.
Are you serious?
Yes.
She got drunk to pass out and she knew she was pregnant?
Oh yeah.
Boy, she ain't worth a shit.
And I was thinking the same thing. I was like, if I fuck her, she can't get any pregnanter than she already is.
Well, there you go. Pregnanter. You just invented a word.
I just made up my own word.
That's a George W. Bush word there.
Pregnanter.
Pregnanter.
Yeah, you can't even say it quick.
Pregnanter. I can. Oh, that's some funny shit.
That is funny.
We're all talking about fucking dating stories. It's ridiculous. I went, the online dating thing, that's no freaking joke. That's just stupid. But I was on that for a while. Met this one girl on there. And I was like, okay, cool. She's only 20 miles from me up in Canonsburg, PA. It's like, we'll meet up out there and, you know, go to dinner, see how things go. We met up. And she's like, you don't look like your profile picture. And I was like, neither do you. So we eventually just came to the terms that we don't like each other, but we're just going to have dinner anyway. So we did, and that was cool and all, and then we left and never talked to each other again. It was kind of awkward, but yeah, it was kind of a cool story because it didn't turn out horribly.
I did one of those. It was a nice date, and, you know, we got along, and we both liked each other, but you know that point where you're like, you can't see like a relationship building out of it, so you just go your own way.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like mutual. But I've kind of shied away from that whole dating scene. I think I'm just going to say single because it's fucking way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier, and it's better on the budget.
Well, you know, the bar has been raised a lot higher since I started riding than before I used to ride.
Yeah.
Because now what you want is you want your own girlfriend that rides.
Yeah. There's only one girl around here that rides. Literally, only one.
Yeah.
She rides a Ninja 250. I guess it's better than nothing.
Got to start somewhere. I know a lot of. When I was riding a 250, I had a lot of 250 riding friends that loved the 250 and were happy with the 250.
Yeah.
But I tell everybody that I ever talked to that it was just a stepping stone for me. I never really. It was just something to get the fundamentals down before I could step off of it and go to something better.
Right. I got bored with my 250 after like a week, seriously.
Yeah.
But my 250 was a Rebel. All 16 horsepower of badass.
Shoot, man, I rode my, like, well, it wasn't mine, but I only rode a Honda Nighthawk 250 for, like, probably 12 hours.
It's the same bike, yeah, same as the
12
Rebel.
hours. Yep, that MSF course, that was it, and then I got the R6.
Yeah. I started on a Rebel 250, then I stepped up to the Kawasaki LTD 454, which is actually a pretty big step up because you're talking about it's a 450, but it's dual overhead cam, eight valve motor. It's like putting out 50 horsepower for a 450. That's not bad. And I cruised on that motherfucker. Then I got the bike that I have now, it's the Thunder Bandit, and I think I'm cutting the line at that because I don't think I need anything bigger.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll come through the mic or not, but speaking of dating.
Once upon a time, a prince asked the beautiful princess, "Will you marry me?" The princess said no. And the prince lived happily ever after. And he rode motorcycles and fucked skinny, big-titted broads and hunted and fished whenever the fuck he wanted. And dated bars and dated women half his age and drank whiskey, beer, and Captain Morgan and snorted cocaine off strippers' asses and never heard bitching and never paid child support or alimony and ate and ass-fucked cheerleaders and kept his house and guns and never got cheated on while he was at work. And all his friends and family thought he was fucking cool as hell and he had tons of money in the bank. And he let the toilet seat up.
I love that.
Oh, I was fucking crying the whole time. That shit's hilarious.
I've heard it before too. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's like she said no, and then he rode motorcycles. He just generally was awesome.
Yes. Riding motorcycles is better than women any day.
It was the best thing that ever happened to him in his whole entire life.
Two Clutch asked the question. He said, "Do you think you attract more girls or of higher quality girls than you did before you started riding?"
I will be the first one to say my bike has not gotten me laid once. So
Yeah.
that's that whole thing thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get a bike, I'm gonna pick up chicks." Yeah, totally overrated.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I got my bike, I mean, the Bandit definitely gets me more attention from females, but no, I've never gotten laid because of having it. And I've never really tried. I just bought the bike to ride it. I didn't do it to impress no one.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes more than a motorcycle to get you laid.
Yeah, it also takes a big dick and a huge wallet.
It is interesting the looks you get when you're riding. I mean, I didn't have my camera on the other day, but I was on my way over to my folks' house, and there was this, like, I'm cruising down the road, and this Land Rover pulls next to me, and I look over, and there's some D-bag driving, and there's this chick in the passenger seat and another girl in the back seat, and I noticed the girl in the passenger seat keeps looking at me, right? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then I'm just cruising along, and I'm like, we pull up to stop, and I'm like, she keeps looking, and I'm like, all right, if she looks again, I'm gonna wave at her, right? And so, like, she's got the window down, and she kind of, like, leans out the window a little bit and looks back at me, and she waves, and I wave back at her, and she just, like, lost her crap. It was, like, the coolest thing that had ever happened to her. I'm like, I'm glad I could make your day.
It's kind of funny when you have a Jeep and there's two couples in it, and you're getting play from one of the girls, and his boyfriend's getting dissed. That creates an awkward moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is like kind of like in the Ozarks last year, Severian, when we were waiting for all those Miatas to leave.
Yeah.
And that old guy was like, "Yeah, look at it. That'll be your next ride." we were like, "Nope."
Hey, but nothing will top stopping up on the Overlook and meeting our lady friend.
Oh my God! She serenaded us.
I know. And it's funny, the one photo of her, I think she was standing next to, I can't remember who she was standing next to, but you look at the rest of us, and we're all just like, it's like cockroaches when the light comes on. We're all just scattering.
Scattered. Yep, I saw that one. I think she was standing next to, Simon's Got a Gun.
It was one of them, but yeah, it was just like, it's funny. Everybody's like looking, and we're all like just backing away. It's like, oh, we need a volunteer, and it's like we kick him to the front, and we all just kind of back away.
I thought it was like musical photo positions where you're all trying to get the furthest away from her.
You know what? You talk about musical photo positions, but there could have been some musical other positions, and she'd probably been down for it.
Oh my God.
She was ready to strip down for us, man.
It's like, oh my word, look at all these beautiful men. It's like, I'm gonna go stand over here now.
I think the biggest giveaway was the fact that they pulled up in a side-by-side with a cooler strapped to the back.
Yeah, they pull up in a frickin' Polaris Raptor with a frickin' cooler bungee corded to the back of it.
I just came along to drink.
Oh, they had been drinking, believe me. I think it was her sister-in-law or something like that pulled her away?
Well, no, it was the fact that there was one that came by with two dudes in it, and then they were like maybe 30 seconds behind them, and then they went past us, turned around and came back, and were there with us for like, what, 15, 20 minutes?
Easily. Well, she was getting married the next day to her brother or something.
I walked into the wrong part of that shit.
That moonshine done tore you up.
Oh, the things that happen when you're in the mountains.
I'm from West Virginia, and that sounds fucked up.
You ain't got to tell me, brother.
Hey, that's West Virginia. We were in Arkansas. That's a whole different country.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you right now, West Virginia has got some wonderful roads that would put if you took Arkansas and Tennessee and like inbred them.
They are already inbred.
Yeah. Those two guys. Those two guys.
Those two guys.
This is beer number 4. I'm sorry, but those two combined, they make the West Virginia roads. Those roads are semi-wide open, but they're not, and they couldn't make a straight road in West Virginia if they tried.
No, not a damn road around here is straight. Even in eastern Ohio, it's not. Not a damn road.
You know, I'll tell you, the one place I've wanted to go ride is up in Washington, like up around Mount Rainier.
Mount Rainier.
But it's like normally when I take a trip somewhere, it's like I leave Friday, ride Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday. It's like I couldn't make Mount Rainier in 4 days from here. It's like I'm doing good to make it down to the Dragon in a day.
Yeah, Dodge did it in he left. He
left the day. Yeah, he left the day before I did.
Yeah, he stopped at my house, and he sent me text along the way, and there was only 2 of them, and he was back at his house in Kansas City. Freaking God, he was hauling balls, man. That's all I know.
Well, he lives in North Carolina now too. What part of North Carolina did he move to?
He's in Raleigh, I think.
Yep, he's near Raleigh.
Yeah, he's like 3.5 hours from you.
So he's in a good area now for riding, really.
Yeah, he's down there, and his our friend Noah, he moved down there too.
Noah.
Yeah, he moved down there. His I know Dodge moved down there because his sister lives down there, and I think Noah moved down there because he's got family somewhere down there too.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like I lost 2 of my riding buddies up here.
Dude, it's time to move.
Well, I can't leave LJ behind.
It's time to move.
Oh, I mean, trust me, I would love to move somewhere closer that way.
Some of my riding buddies don't know how to ride at all, and then the other half of my riding buddies ride 10 times better than me, and I'm like, well, fuck this stuff.
Well, that's what Hush Puppy said. He's like, he wants to ride like balls to the wall, and he's always got to wait up for you because you're riding like a little bitch.
I'm riding like a little bitch. I'm riding like I don't want to die. Maybe. Like, I go out riding with my buddy, and I'm going 20, 25 mile an hour over the speed limit on some roads. And I'm taking corners hard and shit, but he's riding like Valentino Rossi. And I'm like, I'm not doing that on the goddamn road. I'm sorry, but I'm concerned about my safety and other people's safety when I'm riding.
That's another thing. That's another topic that you don't discuss how you're going to ride before you get in a group ride.
Right.
Yeah, you need to set little standards where you're not only going to go X amount over speed limits and.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say that's. Oh, go ahead.
I think he was saying.
Oh, so that's the nice thing about our Ozark meetup is, you know, we got some guys, some faster guys, some slower guys, and the groups generally. I mean, we all start out, but then the group generally kind of sorts itself out fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the fast guys move to the front.
Yeah.
And the guys in the middle just get lost. I'll tell you what happened. Severian, I don't know if I told this story or not. When my first year in the Ozarks, and I'll say what happened when that's the first stop was the Overlook, and I was in Group 1 at the time. And what happened was Group 1, I was like, well, I'm just going to fall back in Group 2 and take my time and check this place out. Well, people from Group 1 fell to Group 2, and people from Group 2 went to Group 1, and so the bike that I was wanting to follow wasn't in that group anymore, and so when they took off, I was like, oh shit, I want to be in that group. By then it was too late, and if you're late leaving, you're left.
You're left.
You're you know, and we were in between two groups, and we missed that turn.
Yep.
And so, you know, next thing we know, we heard banjo music. We started to ask for directions. We did some unfavorable things that guys don't want to talk about, and we found our way back to Clarksville.
Well, and I noticed like the guys that were in Group 1 were like, well, you know, whoever was at the end of it showed up. You know, had we known that y'all were coming with us, we'd have waited for you.
Yeah, but that was the route. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's like I said, after last year, you know, since I was kind of pseudo leading the semi-slow group, it was like I totally see how you guys missed that corner.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 'cause hell, we almost missed it too. Had they not been sitting there waiting for us, I'd have kept going.
Yeah. You missed that little. There's a little store to the left. That's the only marker that you have.
Well, it's the fact that it's a left-hand sweeper with the turnoff in the middle of the corner, and it's going downhill.
And you're doing about close to
70.
triple digits.
You're not going
to make that.
Yeah, it's like you're doing probably 70, 75 miles an hour coming around that sweeper, and if you don't know that turns there, you're just going to keep going.
Well, that's kind of what happened to me when I was at Blood Mountain and never done Wolfpen Gap for the first time. And when I got to where the bridge split off from where you go to drop off your boat, it looked like that's the way you went, so that's the way I went. And I was going too fast to take the bridge anyway, so went the wrong way.
Oh my God! Newsflash. NT8 has joined ISIS and is now riding Barbie to Syria.
Oh, Christ's sake.
That guy...
Has he lost his mind?
I think they'll give him back.
They'll pull like a promotion. Where'd you get this fucker?
I'm waiting for you know, it's like we got NT8 in the garage, we got NT8 on the bucket, we got NT8 on the porch, now we're going to have NT8 with ISIS. Live from the field.
He's actually slowed down his videos here lately, though.
I mean, I like the guy, I've met him, but I ended up unsubbing him, not because I didn't like him, just because he was putting out like 4 videos a week there for a while, and it was like, 90% of them he wasn't actually riding, and it was like, oh, I'm on the porch today with my neighbor from down the road, and this is what we're going to talk about. I'm like, dude, I don't care.
I can sit out on the front porch with my hillbilly ass neighbor.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like me putting the GoPro on a stand and sitting out in the driveway drinking beer with my roommate, just talking about whatever.
That's a good time, but watching someone do it, not so much.
Right.
Toilet vlogs.
Yes. Right now, guys, I'm taking a shit.
I'm taking a shit, and every once in a while I'm gonna go while I'm talking about.
You just kind of got to sneak up on it.
But okay, so speaking of the toilet vlog idea, with the invention of smartphones, how many Facebook updates and tweets are posted from the crapper?
A lot.
Oh yeah.
They've replaced
Quite a bit.
Yep, they've replaced the newspaper and the shitter.
Yeah, that is like my main thing to do. Whenever I check my Facebook, I'm usually shit. So.
Well, you gotta make sure you close your legs real tight so you won't drop it between them.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I'll admit I'm guilty of it. I do it at work all the time.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like seriously, it's 5 minutes that I get left alone.
Might as well get paid for it too, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Shit rule.
Well, I saw that one old Chevy Chase movie where he was living out in the country, and he got lost and couldn't find his house, and he pulls over and asks this old redneck, directions, and the redneck is giving him directions and stuff, and he says, well, how do you get there from here? He says, well, you can't get there from here. And he's like, dude, you don't even know where the fuck, you don't even know directions, and you live in this place? And he says, what good are you? He says, well, I'm not lost, motherfucker.
I got to give a shout out here to Joe Spade Flyer. He's looking forward to more of my videos. I don't know why, dude. I really don't know why.
Spade Flyer.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. Who was it? Someone the other day mentioned, what are you smoking when you make your videos? I can't smoke anything. I've got 2 government jobs. I can't risk it. And
now we got Navy jumped up in the chat room too now.
Yeah, Navy Thomas.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
When you talk shit about somebody, they show up.
We'll talk. He could take the shit. He's been around. Military guy. I can call him a bitch 7 days a week, and he's like, all right, well, fuck you too, and I'm good with that. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I don't, dude, I've got like, in one ride, in one day, I make like roughly 3 vlogs. Just the topics coming in my head, and I don't script none of that crap. It's just right off the top of my head. I just go with it.
Where all them crazy voices in your head come from?
Oh, dude, how many crazy voices do I have?
I don't even know. I can't keep track of them all.
They're all voices in my head.
Don't feel bad, Sarge. I did a whole vlog. I think it was last year after the Ozark meetup. I did a whole vlog where I was talking like Sarge, and then the next thing and then I get home and realize that my damn mic wasn't on.
Oh,
that sucks. I think we all done that.
You told me about that one, man, and I'd love to have seen that video. I really would.
It's been hilarious.
Cause there's it's like the time we went to what was that Pizza Hut right there, and they're in Arkansas, and that girl was just loving up on me, and she's like, girl, she went, you know what, Sarge, I could put extra pepperoni on that for you, and I said, I don't swing that way.
Dude, you weren't there that first night, because the first night it was me and 199 X-Ray and LJ and OK Motorsporter. We all went down to that Pizza Hut to eat, right? And well, you know how 199 X-Ray's got 9 3/4 fingers, right?
Yep. Don't lube your chain that way.
Yeah. It's like, this is how not to clean your chain. But no, so we're sitting there in the booth, and we got the server girl, and she's kind of cute. And so he looks at her, and he's like, he's got the nub, and he's like, it's never been the same. It's just, I've tried jerking it with the other hand, and it's just not the same. And just the look on her face was like priceless.
I thought he was going to say, well, he got it caught in somebody's cooch and it snapped off.
But what's even more hilarious is his story, telling us the story about how it happened. And like, I guess his dad used to be a field medic in the army or something. And so, he does, basically chops the end of his finger off, goes in the house, and is standing there about ready to pass out, and his dad walks in, looks at it, and the only thing he says was, "Oh, you got it good, didn't you?"
Oh my gosh, my vagina is tingling.
My vagina is tingling. Indeed it is, sir.
So, Two Clutch seems to think that what's his name? That feller Kate voice, he does the best impersonations.
Oh, well, dang it, too close.
I like the story when he was telling the other night when he went in the movie theater and he was making voices of Lois and
yeah, that was good.
That was pretty funny.
He is a very talented guy.
Oh, that he is.
Very talented. I can do a couple impressions, but not nearly to the extent that he can.
Yeah, I can't do shit, so.
Just ride your damn Yamaha, boy. It's got a pretty sound. I like it. I like it with French fried taters.
I reckon I'll have some of that French fried taters.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Get you
Oh, that's nasty.
That's nasty. Yeah, I can't really do anything.
Oh my god.
It's like the only thing I got going for me is, quote, radio voice.
Yeah, you do have the radio voice.
It's like hello and welcome to the Saturday Night Motovlog Hangout with Sergeant Markins and friends.
Oh god, you should be a narrator.
Oh my god, you called them my friends?
Here's an idea. Somebody go out and ride and do the riding part of the motovlog, and somebody else do the commentary while he's riding.
Well, Cycle Cruiser does that in all the videos for himself. I noticed that.
If somebody else makes up what you're supposed to be saying without knowing what you're supposed to be saying.
True.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
That would be really funny. Watching somebody ride and then what you think they would be talking about.
Oh my god, it'd be like the bad lip syncing videos.
Oh yeah.
Those are hilarious.
But you wouldn't have to worry about the lip syncing because you can't see your mouth move.
Yeah.
Do you see the Game of Thrones one that they did?
No. I watch the NFL ones, the basketball ones, and The Living Dead. No, The Walking Dead. Cheese graters? What the hell's up with cheese graters?
I don't know, I'm typing random stuff.
Just tell me what the first thing that pops in your head is.
Something he's got to get off his penis.
Cheese grater. Ouch. Don't make me think of that. That hurt. I've done it before. That hurt.
Oh my god.
I never watched Game of Thrones, so I wouldn't probably even know.
Yep, I never watched it either. I don't even have cable.
I only use my Netflix. I mean, I just finished Californication.
Oh, I love that show.
Oh my god.
I love the one episode where
I died.
where that freaking dude he fucks that one lady and she's like, I'm on my period. And then he goes downstairs to get in the fridge and her son's down there and he's like, Did you rape my mom? Did you murder her? Because there's blood all over her.
Oh, my buddy told me about it. He's like, hey, you gotta check out this show. And I was like, all right. And I knocked out all 7 seasons in a week.
freaking Reed's Bud, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I cut someone off. Reed's Bud's like my bike attracts sneaky pussy. What the hell? And women with only one boob.
One boob.
Oh, you know, it's at least it'd be centered on your back as she's riding, bitch.
Hey, what would it be like if you had that chick from Total Recall with the third boob?
There you go. I prefer 3 boobs, llama goose.
That's kind of freaky.
I mean, the more boobs, the better. 2's good enough. 3's better.
But you don't have 3 hands. Well, wait, you got 2 hands and a mouth, so
You got
there
2
you go.
hands in the mouth. I mean, you got 2 hands, 2 feet in the mouth, and a couple elbows. So I mean, like 8 boobs, and there you go.
Kind of equals out.
Yeah, pretty much. You put your kneecaps on someone's boobs. Yeah. This conversation's going the wrong way. How do you motorboat one boob? Well, that's a good question, Denny Moto.
How do you motorboat 3 boobs?
You take turns. Yeah, take turns in the valley.
Yep. Yeah, motorboating one boob would be kind of awkward.
I can imagine Reed's Bud, and he's coming out of the store, and there's one of his favorite women he's standing around his bike saying, "Is this your bike?" And him's going like, "No," and walk the other direction. Oh, thank you.
Oh my God! I got a question for the question people.
Yeah, question for question people.
Yeah. Try that one. A little twist. I went and took a piss and I was afraid to fart because I might shit myself. But anyways. But anyways, a question for the question people. How many of you are still out there? Let's see it. Let me feel the love. I want to feel it come through the interwebs, through my shorts, up to my peni.
Is it warm?
Oh, it's warm.
Was that was actual question? How many people are what?
I love you, Sarge.
I love you too, you sexy bitch.
We'll have to remember. When I make it down to Tennessee, we're gonna have to hug it out.
Oh man, that'd be a great video. Man, love.
And then they're gonna make a song about that. Hug it out.
We could do the man hug, and then we could do a dual video where we're dancing to Me Gusta.
Me gusta. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Let me. I'll do a screen share here in a second. Let me see.
Nobody wants to see.
Oh, you're gonna see it.
Skid.
You're gonna
The skid marks in your underwear.
Oh, let me find it.
Hey, Ninja Shift asked the question. What's your favorite motorcycle tire brand and why? I don't know.
Does he know the variables?
Man, I still got my first tires on my bike, so yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what they are.
I mean, I put Shinkos on my bike and they're pretty good so far. People will talk shit, but I've got 6,000 miles on mine, and I've been really happy with them. They're cheap, but the Ravens actually do pretty well as far as wear patterns and stuff. They don't wear real uneven.
How many wears do you get out of them tires?
Oh, a whole bunch of wears.
Oh, there we go. There we go, right here. Oh, shoot. Not that one. That one.
What are you doing over there?
I think he's like playing with his nuts. No, not that one. The other one. George, I think you've got a screen share if you want to see what you're doing there.
I thought I did.
No,
you
go up
didn't.
and hit that screen share thing.
You're
I
two
did.
steps behind yourself.
What the?
What does that little green button do? I don't know.
I don't
pushed
know.
it.
I tried it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work on my behalf.
Well,
Sorry.
you have to push it, and then you have to share what you're gonna select. What you're gonna share. You just don't push the button and it shares it for you.
No, it says screen sharing is not supported in audio mode only.
What?
What?
Oh, your camera's disabled.
It is.
What?
Damn it.
I'm gonna go poke on the screen share and fuck with it.
Oh, I tried.
Mine works. Meow meow.
Yay, good for you.
They
Oh,
sounded.
you're self-looking at. Oh, self-looking at.
There you go.
Oh, God.
I'm looking at Sergeant Markin's kind of funny, like.
Siberian looking at his desktop. That's a pretty picture.
There
Oh,
you
God.
go.
Holy shit, what the fuck is going on here?
I think I broke
Self-screen was like another dimension.
it.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I love you.
Let's see if I can pull something up. Oh, I've got.
Let's see if you can pull something up.
Yeah, we're going to the picture thing. Oh, here's one of my favorites that I created. Let's see if we can get this one on there. You guys can go here and share this one. See that one?
What?
Let's see what we got here.
I don't see shit.
Next time we'll take your entire foot off. Nice.
that's stealth cat.
Stealth cat. Do you have a cat stealth?
I've got a couple. I've got a couple that live outside, and my uncle has a cat. And my mother has a cat. So we have like 4 around here right now.
Yeah, so you're single, right?
Is that
Yep.
SV650 or a 1000? I like that SV.
So Reed's Bud said on tires, he said Mickey Thompson off-road or big fucking gay guys or something? BFG? BF?
I had some Mickey Thompson 35s on a little Toyota pickup truck one time. That was skyjacking.
I've used Shinkos and I've used Michelin's. I've got Pilot. I've actually on the front of mine got Pilot Road 3 or 3, and I had one in the back. It was wore out, which is why I replaced it with the Shinko, and I've been just as happy with the Shinko as I have been with the Road 3s or the Dunlop or, I mean, numerous tire brands. I've been through a lot of tires with my 3 bikes that I've had over the years, and honestly, the Shinkos is great value for the money.
This one right here is for Sarge. I'm going to share this one. Okay. This one right here is for Sarge.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Yep.
Oh, man.
What the hell's that? Oh.
I gotta wait till it comes up on YouTube because I can't see this crap. You guys are just bombarding me.
You suck.
Your computer is too slow, sir.
No, it won't
Shots
let me.
fired.
No, it just won't let me see it here.
In the Hangout?
Yeah, it won't let me see it in the Hangout. Oh shit, where'd it go?
I'll send it to your Facebook then.
Don't face me.
Oh, Facebook. Face fuck your ass.
In both eyes.
Face fuck.
God, this. Oh, what is it? Oh, I keep missing it. Shh. Stealth, say something.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not incriminating myself anymore.
He hasn't seen a dog? What dog?
Vagina.
Yeah,
Vagina. This is what happens when you put a bunch of guys in a room and they have fear. Nothing to talk about. Vaginas and motorcycles. Boobs. Either 1, 3, or 2. How you motorboat 1.
How do you motorboat 1? Oh my God.
Somebody get Pure Rides an invite. We need him in here. But you know what? I don't know why I don't just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Like Nike says.
Like Mikey says?
Nike.
Oh.
Nike. Just do it. Oh.
Oh, that's been the hardest part of my life, guys. I want to share. I just want to share this moment with you. I am not a Michael.
What?
Yes.
Stop looking deeply into my eyes.
I'm not a Michael.
Well, then what the fuck are you?
I'm just a Mike.
Oh.
And that's been the hardest thing when I talk to people on the phone or I'm trying to get anything done online or anything else like that. My name is just Mike. And people are going, Michael? I'm like, no, I am just a Mike.
You like Mike?
I have a friend like that. People call him Dustin all the time, and he's like, dude, my name's Dusty. His name literally is Dusty. It's on his birth certificate, Dusty. It's not Dustin.
I almost lost half of my high school years because of what the teachers put on my report cards. And they put down Michael Markins. And I'm like, it's not. And so they were going to drop my shit. I'm like, well, my dad went in my defense. So I'm just a Mike. A long, pointy thing that takes in verbal annotation.
Spelled a bit different, but okay.
Yeah. Who's all hissy on here?
Somebody's got,
Not it.
Not me.
not me. It's
Nope.
probably the last one that entered. Let's find out. Not that one.
It's Siberian, I
Told
bet.
you it wasn't me.
I bet you it's Siberian.
Because, nope,
No?
nope. Fuck, I'm gonna mute myself.
It is him.
It's stealth!
Nope, it was Sammy.
It's Sammy.
What? Oh man.
Yep.
Hang on a second. We need to do more tests. Yes, it totally is Sammy.
It's Sammy.
I muted you, Sammy. Sorry.
The damn Yamaha making noises when it shouldn't be.
Yummy, yummy,
Don't
yummy.
knock Yama. Come on.
Hey, you guys both ride yammies and you're from Michigan. Why haven't you done a meetup yet?
Because I got mine I got mine last October and it's still cold as crap. So.
Last October, I'm still riding in October. Oh yeah, you live in Michigan. Never mind.
You just said Michigan. It's Michigan.
Because mine's in pieces right now as well. What's that?
Why is yours in pieces? What happened?
When I dumped it last year, I scraped the left side all up, so I repaint it.
Oh, okay.
So
I
So
drove
for-
mine in my driveway. It's not very on the board.
for the record, I updated my Google Plus picture, but it won't change while I'm in the Hangout.
Lame.
Of course it won't.
It did. It's a white Yamaha, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute.
Can I tell people what it is? Or just
Yeah. He's already released that shit.
okay, good.
Yeah. I got a video that's going to be going up probably in the next day.
All right,
Like it so far.
a moment of silence here. I just want to pay tribute to one of the guys who pseudo inspired me, along with many others. He was one of the original MotoVlogger 5 Foundation guys, and that would be Motocron.
Is that like an Autobot?
Yes, Motocron is in the house.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Yeah.
he muted himself. Okay.
He's all black.
Oh, come on, Motocron.
Hey, now that's racist.
It's not racist.
You're
It's true.
you're all black too.
Yeah, I'm white on the inside.
No, I think we're all red on the inside. So.
It's different layers of colors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever been in a hangout with Motocron.
I've never been in a hangout.
Oh,
I've never even heard of him before.
We have
Shit,
now.
he's from Michigan too, man. I didn't even know that either. Damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Northern Michigan.
How the heck did I not know about you?
Been a long time since I've been on YouTube.
Ah.
Oh snap! Like what part of Northern Michigan? Like where at, Brian?
Hour south of the bridge. You know where?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is there only one bridge in Michigan?
Well, the bridge.
The bridge.
The bridge.
The part that connects our two peninsulas is the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it's like my ex lived in the town that had the bridge to Canada.
Yeah, that's what Sault Ste. Marie, isn't it?
What did you say?
Sault Ste. Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's Sault Ste. Marie, yeah.
Sault Ste. Marie. There's a vlogger up there, or there was.
Probably froze to death.
Yeah, he probably died. Yeah, he rode a V-Rod. He was actually pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but Motocron, he was, dude. You were part of the first group, I would say, of motovloggers.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't as big as some of the other guys, but I remember when Bilmos first started, and who else was back then? I remember Steel Horse Club.
Steel Horse. Oh yeah. Wooden chairs.
Wooden chairs.
Yep.
Wow. I haven't heard of. I mean, I heard of Bilma. Some of these other guys. Wow.
Yeah, wooden chairs. Wooden chairs is one you want to look up because he was really. He was a really funny guy. Really big on the puns.
Yeah.
Motocron, he started the real editing phase of the whole motovlogger thing, with the animations, with the cross cuts, the skip cuts, you actually started a tutorial if I remember, but then you quit. You kind of left me hanging, man.
Yeah. Life creeped in.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, says the guy who took a 6-month hiatus.
Yeah, I took like a 6-month hiatus after only doing it for like 3 months. I was like, yeah, I just need some fucking time. It's just too bad that time couldn't happen in the winter. Because now I want to make videos and it's too fucking cold.
Well, if you owned a Concourse 1400, 6 months off is the norm.
Yeah.
Dude.
Somebody else can babysit your bike while you're waiting for it.
Watch, I'll probably get that bike with I'll get it back with like 10,000 miles on it. Now they put 7,000 on it originally.
No, you'll get it back and it won't work.
Oh, like a Honda. Damn.
Ooh.
Oh.
My bike's never broken down before.
Oh, knock
Oh
on
yeah,
wood,
I get
dude.
mine in the shop here soon too. Damn.
My bike's never been in the shop.
You
I
I
gotta
will
get,
never see a shop.
Mine's never seen a shop either. I do all my own work.
Well, I don't even take my wheels to a shop to change the tires. I do it myself. So.
I'm gonna.
Well, I
start
would
doing
do my
that.
stuff myself, but I don't know how to do clutches and fibers.
Oh, clutches are easy.
Oh, that's the easy stuff. If you don't know a lot, if you're not confident, just get a factory service manual and follow it step by step. That's all you gotta do. That's how I learned.
Take your time and don't get mad.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, man,
is your friend.
I have rage issues, so.
Oh, so do I. You ought to see how mad I was when I found out my freaking sprocket nut was a 32 millimeter, and the only thing I had was a 30 millimeter. I'm like, motherfucker! I had to go to the auto parts store and buy a freaking socket to fit it.
I had to do the same thing.
I believe in the power of cussing. It doesn't work until you cuss at it.
But after that, I changed my sprockets and chains. Simple. It was simple as shit. I usually cuss a lot when I bash my knuckles up and shit. I hate that.
Shoot, dude, I struggle to freaking get my rear passenger pegs off on my bike. I don't know what the hell they did, man. I could not get those things off. So I took a power drill and I just drilled the heads off.
Probably freaking Loctite them. What you need to do?
Yeah. I know. No, it wasn't Loctite, man. They were freaking. I don't know, man.
Welded on.
Take a propane torch and heat that motherfucker up a little bit.
I remember the Ninja 250 handlebar weights were red Loctite where you couldn't even get them off.
Yeah, I think it was red Loctite, man. I stripped the head, so I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just drill them off.
So why would you put a Phillips bolt into it if it's red Loctite? Why wouldn't you just put something like an Allen wrench key in there or something?
Oh, it is an Allen. It is an Allen.
Yeah, you couldn't get it out with an Allen?
Nope. I tried an Allen socket, man. I couldn't get anything.
What you could do was take an Allen socket and put it onto a what do you call it? Now I can't remember the word. That's what happens to my brain.
Penis.
An air wrench. Put it in an air wrench.
Tried that too. Tried that. It wouldn't budge.
Damn.
Yeah. So I took my power drill and I just drilled the heads off.
Yeah,
but now I'm stuck with the pegs with the the bolt in it, and I can't even turn it with a vice grip inside of vices.
No, all you got to do is drill the center out of the bolt and run a self-threader screw into it. You should be able to back it out. If you
I've seen bolts that wouldn't come out with a reverse threader in it either. Because I actually worked on a few of them. I worked on a few of them. They wouldn't come out.
It took me like 3 days to get those fuckers out.
What I did was I drilled all. I took a bit that was about the same size as the bolt, and I just drilled all the way through it.
Yep, that's what I did.
It's the only thing I could have done.
More beer.
Herb.
You sound like a zombie, a beer zombie.
Must have more.
Hey, a beer zombie's a happy zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a drunk zombie like hugging the wall because he can't walk straight.
Okay.
That would be funny.
Join the military, you'll see it every day.
Note to self, don't join that. For me, at least. Yeah. I find it funny how everyone's like, oh, the original MotoVloggers. I'm like, dude, I'm 18. I was like, what, 11 when y'all started?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
So I had somebody tell me one time, I don't owe you anything because you didn't do anything to pave my way into my success.
Yeah, I know. You've told me about this because people are arrogant little turds.
And it's like, dude, if we hadn't have done it to begin with, would you even know about it?
It wouldn't even exist nowadays. If somebody
I know.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to thank you, Sarge, for convincing 199 X-Ray to get back into vlogging.
Yeah, I enjoy his videos.
If if it wasn't for MotoVloggers, there wouldn't be any cameras like there are today. Everybody would be duct taping their cell phone to their helmet.
Still, yes. Yeah, we'd still be living with Vloggies and Vados and Kodak ZI8s, man. We kind of paved the way.
I've got my first video where I had the 250 and I took a Sony Handycam and had a mount for the gas tank and put it on the gas tank, and it shot through the windscreen and was all shaky. And I didn't say anything, you just hear motor noises. And it's shaky as shit.
My first video was actually a drum cover. It had nothing to do with motorcycles whatsoever.
Would you say a drunk rubber?
A drum cover.
I still didn't get it.
A drum cover. I played drums to a song. I covered a song.
Drum cover.
Drum
A
cover.
drum. That's West Virginia lingo.
No. I covered a Linkin Park song. Balls. We're live. We can't be this live this long.
We have?
It's been 2.5 hours.
Damn.
Hey.
Area-ish.
We're live. We can't be quiet. We have to talk about shit all the time.
Oh. The fucking...
You gonna make me talk? Dang it.
What's with these people taking their bikes to the shop?
I don't know.
Grab Rush and do it your dang self.
I've been seeing like 3 or 4 different people. I won't mention names, but have been taking their bikes to the shop. And they're like, this is wrong with it. I'm like, dude, spark plug, distributor. It's a 10-minute job.
Well, I'll tell you the reason. The reason.
10-minute job on my bike.
The reason my bike went to the shop, it was because it was warranty work.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand that.
Warranty, yes. Why pay for it if you can get it for free?
Exactly.
If I need
Especially as fucked up as mine has become.
If I need an engine
Wait,
rebuild,
what do you
I'm
run?
not doing that.
What's been wrong with your bike that needed warranty work anyway?
It is my Concourse 1400.
Yeah.
It's had crazy electrical issues.
Oh, fantastic. Those are like the most fun ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, electrical issues are great.
And that's the reason. It's been in the shop for 6 months.
Ouch.
Ooh. Yikes.
But thanks to my financial prowess, I do have 2 other bikes in the driveway that I can ride and still make stupid, dumbass motovlogs on.
Well, those are the best ones to watch. I'm just saying. They are the most entertaining.
I don't like to watch things that are super serious. If I watch somebody make a video, it's got to be funny, or at least somewhat informative. But I don't like when people are bitching about their lives. No one wants to hear that. Everyone wants to hear you yell cuss words at random pedestrians.
Oh, some of those are getting old too.
No,
yeah, that's just like...
Those random encounters. I can do that every day.
Oh, I know. I live in West Virginia. I can totally do it every day.
Reachbud says I need a rebel.
What are you random encountering with?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Usually deer.
So do you pull them over and cuss them out?
Yeah. You fucking
Son of a
deer.
bitch! I had the right of way. God damn it! I didn't see a deer crossing sign on the side of the road. You son of a bitch!
I was out riding not too long ago, and for the fucking sake of it, I didn't have my camera on me. This past summer, I seriously didn't wear my camera ever. I just rode. So I was out riding to the west of here, and I was pulling up to a red light, and this lady cut in between traffic and cut right in front of me, and I locked the rear wheel up and fishtailed the shit to a stop. I followed her, and I cussed her the fuck out. I wish I had my camera on. It was awesome, because she was like in tears almost. And I was like, you shouldn't be on the fucking road. You're gonna fucking kill somebody. You need to think about this fucking shit before you do it. I was going off on him.
That's the kind of shit I want to see.
Well, I should have been wearing my camera when I test rode my bike. The one I got in October. Someone pulled out in front of me while test riding a new bike, and I locked up the back tire because I wasn't used to, well, of course, any sort of street bike.
Right.
It was, you know, I wasn't going to leave that seat because I had pucker factor going.
Yep. Shit pisses me off when people are stupid. No, I mean, when I ride my motorcycle, it's one thing that pisses me off. It's people that pull up, funny and shit. And then I have to go to work, and I drive for a living. I drive big-ass fucking trucks. And people do the same shit to you.
The truck.
And that's worse than a truck because you can't stop.
Yeah.
And if you hit them, it's your fault automatically. And they know that. I had a guy not too long ago going 65 on the highway. Nobody in front of him. I was following him going 65, and I was a good 6-7 car lengths behind him because I keep my distance. He jammed him up, walked it up, went down to 40 miles an hour. I couldn't stop that quick. I was a loaded fucking boom truck. So I had to pull in the emergency lane and go around him.
The people used to do that to me when I did landscaping. It's like, oh, I'm on the bike, and it's like, oh, I didn't see you. And then it's like, I'm in the truck, and it's like, oh, I didn't see you. It's like, how did you not see me? This thing's the size of a damn house.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
The one video I can remember seeing is this 18-wheelers going down the road, and this white truck passes the 18-wheeler like it, wants to go so much faster. Gets up and pulls off to the side of the road on the shoulder of the road on the right-hand side, and then once the 18-wheeler gets up to where the truck is, the truck pulls out and takes a left right in front of the 18-wheeler.
Oh God!
And you just see it coming. There's probably like 2 seconds worth of reaction, and it just T-bones the hell out of that truck.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
Now, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
That's the freaking four-wheeler's fault. That was totally the four-wheeler's fault.
In a big fucking hurry and not even knowing where the fuck they're going.
Right. Yeah. People get in a hurry, and that's when mistakes happen. When I got my CDL, I learned, don't fucking get in a hurry, because that's when you're going to fuck shit up. Don't get in a hurry. Just chill and ride. You'll get there when you get there. The big thing they always say is no load is worth your life, and it's 100% true. But I was driving in a truck on Friday. Actually, I was leaving a job, had a bunch of time to kill, so I was going slow. Driving down through downtown Moundsville, which is a rather small city, but there's people out and about walking. The weather was halfway decent. I had our 1984 Mac, which is known for just smoking. That thing rolls coal. So I put it in freaking top gear, which is 10th gear, going 25 miles an hour, and just laid on the freaking gas, and this thing was blowing black smoke in people's faces while they're walking down the road. It was so awesome.
Asshole.
Oh, I know. I'm one of those dicks, but I don't do it with the freaking diesel pickup trucks. I do it with a monster fucking boom truck.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something else. The colder you can get your Leinenkugel summer shandy, the better it is. Oh my
yeah,
God.
Mine's been in the fridge. It's nice and cold. I love that summer shandy.
And on that note, look, guys, the hangout's been great. Everybody's been cool. I'm gonna take this off live, if you don't mind.
Oh, you're a faggot. No, I don't really care. I'll still hang out and talk with people.
It's your party, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want to.
Oh, did somebody call me a bitch? Did you call me a bitch?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Not this again.
Did you?
He called you a faggot, not a bitch.
Oh, you're a faggot. Oh, you're good, you're a dick. It's like the Tourette's guy. Oh, you're good, you're a dick. You're a faggot.
Oh, my God. All right, fine then. We'll stay on, bitches.
Yeah.
So what's next? We gonna talk about bra size or?
No.
If you have a bra size, yeah, let's talk about that.
34A. 34As, guys. That's what I wear.
Yeah, I'm almost pushing a B cup.
I wouldn't know.
Am I the only one in this thing has never tried on a bra?
No, you're not. I haven't either. So.
No, I have tried them on regularly and tried them on my head as well. I used to do that to my ex all the time, put it on my head and walk around. You look like Mickey Mouse.
They're earmuffs.
Yes, earmuffs, exactly.
Somebody said muff.
Muff. You guys take a muff, guys?
Back when muffs were muffs, I remember those days.
So here rides a couch rocket. We've got me, here rides Siberian, and Marcus rides couch rocket.
I read couch rockets.
Yeah, they all ride couch rockets, except for you, Stealth. I don't know about Motocron.
Motocron's got a KTM.
KTM 990.
Is that a couch
990
rocket
Adventure.
or a gold sport? Oh, well, I guess you consider that a couch sport. I bet it's comfy.
KTM 990 is more comfy than our bikes. Just
I need one of those then. Because falling asleep while I'm riding is the greatest.
If Sarge ever gets one of those big ass bikes, I'll ride bitch on the back of one of those.
Stealth, you're the only one here that has a super sport. Don't you feel left out?
Huh?
I had a super sport up until like a week ago.
Well, you're a couch rider now, so don't
And-
you
talk
gotta
like
own
that.
it. You just gotta own it now. It's okay.
Yeah, just
Hey, I'm loving it. You know, I can ride down the road in complete comfort.
yeah, that's the greatest thing about it.
Get.
Oh, that's the best one, Reed's Bub. Reed's Bud? Reed's Bub? Reed's Bub? Reed's Beer? Reed's Beer, yeah. No muff too tough, we drive at 5.
Yeah, muff.
I'll shear it like a sheep.
Oh, dim muffs. Oh my god.
It's like the 70s porno muff. It's like, hold on, let me break out the hedge clippers.
It looks like a pizza.
Oh, you gotta admit, nothing smelled better back in the day. Oof. Hot, wet muff.
Muff.
Like she's got the afro on her head and then the afro down below.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, muff. Oh god, this is turning wrong.
I can't participate in this conversation.
That's because you're a virgin.
Yep.
This is an 18 or older hangout. What's going on?
I'm 18. That's just still. Yeah.
Maybe it should be pure virgin rides.
Well, hey, at least he owns it though.
At least you admit it too. I mean,
When I was like 14, I would be like, no way, I've had sex like 8 times, but I was totally lying.
yeah.
At least he owns it.
That's kind of like every time. What's that fucking movie? The 40-year-old virgin. Yeah, like yeah. He's trying to describe how he got laid.
They just feel like sandbags.
They feel like
Sandbags.
sand. Titties feel like sand.
Or like the Tourette's guy. Damn it, these fish sticks are hard as shit. Whose tits you been feeling it feel hard? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's the funniest part.
Oh yeah, that's the funny shit.
I was like getting some pussy, and I was like, me so horny. And she was like, oh yeah.
Oh, settle down, Stealth. Good God.
You're getting Sarge all hot.
So wait a minute. You a virgin? Yeah, that's it.
What are you talking about?
You never seen the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Man, you can watch that shit. That shit is fun.
We need to wax somebody's chest live on the Hangout next week.
What?
Yeah.
Just trying to wax these. What the hell? Just okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm too
That would
much
be
like a
weird.
Wookiee.
That would hurt a lot. Just saying.
I can't imagine ripping your fucking hair out by the root like that. That's fucking just dumb. Why don't you just take a clippers and shave it all off?
Because they say it doesn't grow back as fast, but I'm like, I don't care. It hurts too much.
That's just dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you think about what it would be like doing that waxing your chest, and then you think about a chick getting a Brazilian, and you're like, damn.
I ain't doing that to my nuts, bro.
I'd like to see it on a Hangout, though.
Oh, gosh.
Just go, all you really need to go is go get some duct tape and duct tape your nuts and then rip that shit off.
Oh god.
Bushy.
Your nut out might come off with it.
No, I'm just no. It's okay.
No. It's
Just, I've never done anything remotely like that, but okay.
Sweet Jesus.
Hot wax in the butt crack.
No. I tell you, the latest craze, and I heard this from someone that works in a shop somewhere near Fort Knox.
Bleaching your butthole?
Yes, bleaching the butthole.
Well, that's not been new. That's been old.
Yeah, but guys, the guys doing it. It's like, why?
Well, if you want another guy to stick his dick in your butt, you might make it look pretty.
Oh.
You're not gonna go and get all crusty up and stick
We all knew the answer, man. We didn't want to hear it.
All right.
Hey, the brown eye is supposed to be brown.
I just don't know who would do that job in the first place.
Well, it's not gonna be cheap. It's not gonna be cheap. It might cost you like $100, $200.
I mean, how does that
I
conversation
don't care
even
how
happen?
much you pay me. I would never do that to someone.
It's like, all right, I want you to take off your pants, stick your knees on your shoulders, and I'm gonna spread this crap all over your butt crack.
It's like
Just like their Facebook says, professional butthole bleacher.
Too Clutch says, crack wax is the shit.
But it's like you go out with some new people and you're hanging out and it's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I work in a bank. Oh, I work, I'm a lawyer. What do you do? I bleach buttholes.
Let me take a look at your asshole.
Hey, Pure Rise, you got a question on the thing there. What area of Michigan?
The west side.
West side.
Grand Haven, so you can Google it.
The west side. You ghetto motherfucker, you.
No, it's like the east side of Michigan is the ghetto. I'm just saying. On the west side here, we've got sandy beaches and small towns, and well, we've got Muskegon, but that's like you don't go there. So
Yeah, there's a lot of butt waxing going on there.
You're right on Lake Michigan, huh?
oh man, I could actually walk to Lake Michigan from my house.
Good God, I would never be inside. Well, except in the winter.
Except when it's 53% frozen over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ice skating?
What, on the lake? No, it freezes choppy, and then there's also it does weird things when you could fall through the ice and it sucks. So it's
I wanted to go do that. I wanted to go do that Put-in Bay meetup up there in northern Ohio, up there at South Bath Island, until I realized that 90% of the vloggers from around that area are under 21, so there's no drinking. And that kind of
sorry
makes it
about that.
God
Eli,
damn you.
Whelan, and I just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Like me and Hush go there. That's about it. And I don't think Hush drinks nearly as much as I do.
Yeah, no.
I just changed the title of the damn video, man. It's fun. Saturday Night Live, MotoVloggers 3, butt waxing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have too many views on that one.
Oh,
You'd be surprised what people look at on Facebook or YouTube.
On YouTube?
You'd be really surprised.
Yeah, everybody's looking up how to wax your butthole right now.
They might be. They
If
might
you're
be.
looking that up, you definitely do not want to. Oh my gosh, see that on YouTube? That's just messed up.
Mm,
God, what
just
was
drained
it?
a 3. Hell yeah.
Was it there was that like chick from the UK that got her butthole bronzed?
Bronze?
Why?
Yeah.
Why on earth? What on earth would possess someone to do that?
It beats me, dude. I mean, it's like I do. It's like what I don't understand that, but then I also don't understand why somebody'd want to get their brown eye bleached.
That's a good point.
It's like I mean, I could understand a girl doing it, but it's like, but even at that, it's like, I'm not gonna see that. The lights are off.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to find the hole if you bleach the target?
What if it's
rule.
well, you only have sex at night?
I don't know if any motor wrote it. Maybe he only has sex at night, or she. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm having sex in the daytime, bro.
I have sex whenever sex is available to me. Because that's not often.
You're watching a video on how to bleach their butt.
You're gonna have to do a
I knew a woman who had her butthole removed. All right.
MotoVlogger how-to butthole bleach. You gonna do that?
While riding the bike.
You gonna do a how-to on butthole bleaching, Sargy Charge?
I think he is. I think he's doing it right now, actually.
He's doing research. He's going and filming it.
I did what with who?
Well, we're planning. You're planning your motovlog how to bleach a butthole.
Yeah.
Oh, I did go and pee, but that may have helped. Oh shit.
You know what's terrible is how many times you have to piss while you're in a hangout. Like you get in a hangout and you're like, God damn it, I gotta piss. Like as soon as you get in there. God damn it. And you're drinking beer and that doesn't help.
No.
I'm gonna have to go out and check the rabbit trap here in a second because I'm getting kind of hungry.
Rabbit trap. Good Lord, you sound like you're from West Virginia.
Check the rabbit trap.
Northern Michigan, but
Who farted?
Hell yeah.
Somebody farted. I heard it.
That was a beer fart.
Did you really just fart and we heard it on the hangout?
Oh.
I wasn't gonna hold it in for you bitches, that's for sure.
It's not like we can smell it, so what does it matter?
Yeah.
I know eventually they'll come out with that technology, but not right now.
I will turn it off, or I just won't install it. It's just.
There you go. There's always some way around it.
Everyone's looking
like
at
summer shandy.
Everyone's looking at making smell-o-vision, but I think a lot more money could be made off of taste-o-vision. So. Everyone would be like licking their TVs when a Snickers commercial comes on.
Oh, the 1 pound Snickers bar.
Just wait until the Oculus Rift stuff takes off. We can all be sitting here in our hangout, like in an actual virtual room.
Yeah, but I don't want to see y'all's faces. Just wearing helmets in a virtual room? That might not be the...
Yeah. Put your pants back on and get your hands out your lamp.
We could have MotoVlogger wrestling matches.
Wrestling matches.
Yeah. We have body slam each other.
You better watch out for the crowbar.
Better watch out for Mark, and I hear he likes to check people's oil.
We're all going to meet at Sarge's house and do some backyard motovlog wrestling.
Oh, yes.
Get out the folding chairs and tables.
Jumping right off the double wide roof.
Double wide.
Yes, I live cheap, believe it or not.
You live in a double wide?
Yes, I do.
That's actually not a bad gig. The double wides are nice. They're like big and flat, and they're cheap.
Till the tornado comes stretching right down your driveway.
I don't live in Oklahoma, so I'm good.
Yeah, you live like, you live in like the hilly part of Kentucky, right?
Yep.
You don't have anything to worry about, really. That's the thing around here. We've only had like one tornado in the last 10 years, and that didn't even really do anything. The people in trailers around here are pretty lucky.
It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare to have a tornado right here where I live too. But one happened like 5 minutes up the road, and it did create a path. You know, like you know how they cut out the trees when they put power lines in?
Yeah.
It did that right across the main highway.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah, we haven't had a tornado here in a long, long time.
All right, I'm gonna go hunt a rabbit.
You better not.
Let's see if he's in the refrigerator first.
Elmer Fudd.
It's rabbit season.
Rabbit season. Rabbit on a biscuit season.
Oh, that kind of sounds good. Never had rabbit. I've eaten duck before. It's pretty good. Why you guys are fucking quiet? I need to drink more beer. Beer ride. God damn it, Shelf. Jesus Christ, guys, what the fuck are you all doing?
It got really quiet.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Forgive me. I'm watching a tie game here. Kentucky 66, Notre Dame 66. It's a.
Oh man, if Notre Dame offs Kentucky, woo!
I know. It's been on the whole time, and I've been watching. And Notre Dame's got the ball right now, with under a minute.
No.
Yeah, I hear Mrs. Sarge.
Mrs. Sarge.
Sarge.
She won me like the first 5 minutes she was in that last hangout when she was like, yeah, you guys talking about penis, huh? I was like, I'm one over already.
No, they called it out in Kentucky. What? Who are you talking about?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you. Lady. That one lady.
That one lady?
That one lady is married to Sarge, apparently.
Lady.
Oh.
Or maybe. I don't know. You guys are from Kentucky. Maybe just like a civil union or something.
They can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep.
Or at least the people that are actually at their computers, because everybody else is not.
Hey, I'm standing in my kitchen because I got a wireless headset and I can wander around the house while I'm doing this.
God damn it, Kevin. God dang it, Bavarian.
I have a question. Did I mute myself or did someone else mute me?
No, you muted yourself.
Gosh dang it!
God dang it, you're on.
Gosh dang it, Bobby!
You sell propane and
God
propane.
damn it, Bobby.
Oh.
Going to have to make a run down to the Megalomart.
What's the dude's name? The Megalomart guy plays the trumpet. What do they call him?
I love the one where Hank finds the guy living inside the Megalomart.
Yeah.
What they're talking about?
I can't remember his name.
And Megalomart.
I can't remember his fucking name. Damn it. Oh, dang it. It's trickling propane. It's propane.
Tell me about those propane accessories you got down there.
Well, we sell propane about $12,000. It likes the propane for you. And it also tickles your butthole.
Well, I mean, I'm good with it tickling it, but does it bleach it?
Oh, yes, sir. It also bronzes it for you, too.
I hear a
I hear
pussy.
a
Pussy has made it onto the hangout.
Yes, somebody let the pussy in.
And are we sad about this?
Well, maybe everyone but you fucking virgin. Oh, no, I'm fucking with you, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta poke fun. I don't mean no harm.
All right, cat, get off.
Oh, I thought that was Stealth pussy.
No, that was mine.
You got a noisy pussy, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Whoa. I think Sarge just left this live, and he was like, "Just do whatever you want, guys."
Okay, do what you got to do. Watching the end of the game, man. I'm sorry. This is a nail biter.
Give us the play-by-play.
Okay, Kentucky has the ball with 33.6 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, narrate that shit, and I'm gonna go piss and get another beer.
Is it still tied?
Yes, it is. Notre Dame has just called a timeout, and we'll be back with you in just about a few seconds.
Nobody cares.
But still, Kentucky has won more regular season games and the NCAA. Yeah, they're 37-0. They've won more games than any other team in the NCAA.
However, this is Notre Dame's first year since 1979.
Why do I stand corrected every time I say something?
Huh?
Oh.
Because you're wrong, bitch.
No, I'm just saying that this was Notre Dame's first time in the
Yeah,
finals.
this is Notre Dame's first.
Damn, look at Sarge getting schooled.
Hell yeah. Did you just call me?
Video. Video.
What'd you call me? Oh my God, she said, bitch.
What the hell is that?
Talk to the fox, bitches.
Talk to
20
the fox.
seconds. 20 seconds left in the game. Kentucky has the ball. Count down the seconds. And he's fouled. He drew the
Oh
foul.
my God.
6 seconds left in the game.
That's what it was. That's what he was doing.
He drew the foul. That was a lane block, boys and girls.
And they found
Defensive foul.
he can sink 'em.
Come on. Give us 2. Give me 2 inches. That's all I need. There's
And
one.
Got it.
There's one. Kentucky up 67-66 on Notre Dame.
One more.
Notre Dame is out of timeouts. And Kentucky still has one more foul shot. And Stealth is still trying to get that squirrel for the screen.
Got it.
Yeah, there's 2. Kentucky up by 2, 68-66. Notre Dame with the ball. Don't foul.
Kill him.
Don't
Kill him.
foul.
Kill him. Kill him.
There goes the ball.
Yes, and he overshot.
And the game is over. Kentucky 68, Notre Dame 66.
And this game is brought to you by Strickland Propane.
We provide you with propane and propane accessories.
Oh, dang it, Father. Get off the tank.
Hey, Llama, you can't say much, man, because West Virginia got their asses handed to them.
I don't care. I only wear WVU stuff because it looks cool.
It does. It does.
I don't even follow college sports. I just wear WVU stuff because it looks cool.
Hey, don't feel bad, man. Kansas got pissed on all over by frickin' Wichita State.
I don't even follow sports, so you know.
There we go. That one is working.
All right, we got about a minute left, and I do have to be in tomorrow. We've got annual training soldiers coming in. I got to do a lot of in-processing paperwork bullshit.
All right, how's it working?
Yeah, so I'm going to take it off live. We could still stay here and chat. My wife is running a bath. I can run the camera in there if you want to watch, but
no.
No thanks, I'm good.
For you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey,
No,
I've seen Markin's wife. I'm good with that as long as he is.
well, they're C-size boobies, and they're rather nipply and
bleached?
D's? D's? D's nuts? What? And she doesn't bleach. So that leaves her hairy nipples really exposed. So I'm not wrong, I'm just right. I thought we fit like a hand in a glove, baby.
Smell the glove.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a game though. What a game.
What is going on in Stealth's picture here? He's got like a honey badger or something.
Yeah, he's trying to get it. He's trying to get it. Oh, well, it's near. Look at that sticker right there. Oh
yeah,
my
it's a
god.
American sticker, yep.
Starch.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Can you see the Sergeant Martin sticker?
Yeah, we see the Sergeant Martin sticker.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd my screen go? What the fuck? Where is my screen?
I need more snare in my headphones.
Oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna take it off of live. If we wanted to just bullshit, we'll do it. If we want to talk about people, we will do it.
And move to that
Do what? With back rubs?
bathtub scene.
The bathtub scene.
It's time for Markin's shower scene.
I mean,
Look at all you people that's watching this video. Fuck off.
I mean, my camera's long, but it's not that long.
Get on in here, you big boy. I got an ice cream sandwich for you.
I love you.
Don't you just love when the ice cream truck goes by, playing its music, and it's all like, da-da, da-da.
No, 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 no.
Oh, shit.
I got a really heavy box in my basement. Can you come help me lift it? I need a big, strong young boy to come do that for me.
Oh, Herbert, you're a child molester.
All right, for everyone that was still up watching this bull crap, man, I appreciate everyone for hanging out with the hangout, and we let it all hang out. And maybe next weekend it'll be even better.
Hey, maybe next week we can do a live on-air demonstration of how to bleach your butthole.
There you go. Butthole bleaching live, brought to you by Severian.
Well, sponsored by Strickland Propane. If you don't use propane, then fuck off.
On Stealth's butthole, which is completely black.
Yes.
Well, that wouldn't look too good if it had a white spot on the whole black.
Well, thank you everybody for joining the Saturday night MotoVlog Hangout with Markins. This episode was brought to you by Strickland Propane and Butthole Bleaching.
All right, guys, I'm gonna call it quits.
And now you gotta pull Bill O'Reilly and you gotta say, and who'll leave you with, well, fuck it, we're doing it live. fucking thing sucks.
So, I'm gonna take it off the air. We can stay on here and chit chat, talk about other people, whatever you want to do. But I'll be up for about another hour or so. So.
Okay.
All right. Mahalo, my motherfuckers. I love you all.
Motherfuckers.